I'm just on a random walk today, and like I'm just planning to talk about 1 million views I've got. So I wasn't expecting anyone to pop in so quickly. I haven't set up. I've just been on a pretty cool walk as I do, and I saw this abandoned building, which I think is not the screenshot which is on there, but. And I walked around this massive property, but I could not gain entry into the building. Like, they've got fences and stuff up there, but looked very, very good. Yeah, cool. And so I stumbled across this building where we are now, and I've actually had a look inside. I was actually making a vlog, and I realised that the phone storage is full. And I had just finished, and I was quite saddened that I spent 6 minutes actually doing it. So I have been doing a few vlogs. I've got a whole lot of vlogs that I got off my SD card and stuff I had on laptops as well. So for the next 30 days, I'm gonna release a video every day, or possibly two. I've got so many. And we're going to do pop-up live streams as well. So back to the topic, and we'll go for a walk anyway in a moment, but I've got 1 million views, and 73 or 75% of my traffic is shorts. So that's pretty good. Like, I've got over 2,000 videos. Some work, some don't. Obviously, some people have obtained this from less videos, but I do random stuff. I don't just do one thing, but we'll go for a little walk. I just thought I'd start back here in case if somebody rang up and said that I was trespassing. So I thought, well, I'll start off back here, and by that time I would have been down some soy. So it will be a bit dark in here. I am on the iPhone 6S technology. But this used to be a Thai massage place. I know this is exciting content, but I'll take you up to the nice places first. But this was a Thai massage place. I've got no idea how long it's been abandoned, but it was like an oil massage, aromatherapy, like a normal massage place. So like, there's plenty of these big rooms. So, and obviously there's some with showers. Like, there's a shower here, guys, so, you know, you get clean. So this place is for sale as well, so, but you'd have to spend some coin into it, and that's me in the mirror. But pretty cool, these places. Like, I do like abandoned buildings, and I tried to get into a couple in Pattaya. I did film in two, and there was one that had like 6 massive complexes, and I stumbled across some people living in them, and that could be a place if your partner kicked you out, or if you had no place to go, you know. Like, I've stumbled across abandoned places like this where you could probably come and stay like the night. Like, you'd have to have your wits about yourself. But it is pretty cool. So like, there were some CD down here, like the vlog I tried to make, and thanks for the 2 likes, guys. That's good. Yeah, I was going to schedule it, but yeah, I just thought, nah, it's just quicker to do a pop-up, and if I get a couple of people in, that's good. If I get 20, that's even better. But so yeah, it was like a full, like, legit massage place, and then you could lock up people in the closet if they didn't pay. So as I was saying, this is an abandoned Thai massage aromatherapy place. And quite possibly we'll go and look at a temple that's close by. And we'll walk past that other abandoned building I tried to put in the thumbnail, but I was having issues trying to put it in. So here is the sign saying welcome. Welcome. And I haven't been up here yet, so I don't know what's going to happen here, guys. There could be somebody up here. you never know. So I should look for some traps, just in case if somebody's put like a swinging rope or like a a spear could come flying out, and that would be content. I think, guys, content. Like the floorboards look pretty cool. So what it up? Hello, I come in peace. Hello, hello. G'day. What was that? I'm just in an old abandoned massage place, and g'day, Blue. So I got Bobby and Blue in, probably a few lurkers. So this was an old massage aromatherapy place. So this place is for sale. So I thought, well, I am looking for a place to hang the hat. So obviously this place is out of my budget, but you still can come and look at these places and get ideas. So we're up in like the top part of it. So this is pretty cool. Like I would turn this into like my own place. You could possibly have 2 rooms, or you could have this here as your closet and have your shoes, or you could have this as a child's room. And you could turn this into some type of place. Yes. Yeah, I like these old buildings. Like I went into I did work out a playlist, and I did like the Payal ones, and I'll try and do ones for the abandoned buildings, because I do have a couple of abandoned buildings. Hopefully the sound's coming up okay. I'm using a pretty chewed up pair of earphones, because I dropped my other earphones and I trod on them. So I've been having a whole lot of dramas of late. So there is a door here, and I will not open it, but I dare say it is for a toilet. But this could be a place you could come and stay, and you could probably put, I don't know, something here to barricade it. But g'day, Ghost, how are you, mate? I'm just in an abandoned building. I don't know if I've missed much chat. This here would cost a bit, Ghost, mate. Actually, Ghost, I don't know if you saw, twice now I've been in shops and they've had ghost pepper products. I'll see if I can find out where it is, and I'll try and make like a short out of it, because actually I can go back to a place and make a short actually, and I'll just call it the ghost pepper or something. But it's I saw some in the noodle shop. Actually, you will see it in that short pop-up I did, but I did a funny one at the night market, and I'll just grab the chat there. I got no idea what this would cost, but I did see a lovely terrace that I am interested in, but that was 5.99 million baht. So 1 million type baht, you're looking, I think, just over 40, between 30 and 40,000, depending on the exchange rate, or somewhere around there. But I got no idea how much this place would be. But when you do take places on like this, you have to pay for everything to be fixed. Like the landowner, but if you do become the landowner and you haven't rented it, well then you have to pay for it. But if you were renting something like this for say 10, 15 years, you would have to put your own coin into it, and then try and do some type of deal where they give you like a year free rent or some type of thing. I'm no like expert in it, but that's what I've been hearing. I've just named my channel, hang on. A bit hard to get the messages time. Yeah, but they've got, it was spicy ghost pepper or something, but I've seen it twice, so it must have been an omen, mate. So it is pretty funny when you do come across stuff like that, like somebody's name. But these showers, like, I don't think any funny business was happening in here. I think just like legit massages and stuff. But we'll go through another part. But I reckon that attic, that was the name for it. The attic was pretty cool up there, and that would be a pretty cool place to chill. But who knows what this place would cost? Like, here's sort of like an out building, guys. But I was saying earlier, like, I got, and that's me in the mirror, I got to 1 million views, and I was saying 70% of that is from shorts. So I do a lot of random shorts, so, you know, like 2.6 thousand videos I have. Some work, some don't. A lot of people have got to 1 million views, obviously with a lot less videos, but obviously they've been buying views and stuff. But I think the highest viewed video on mine is around 25,000 views, and that's for like a lady boy one. She tried to touch me, and I said no. But here's another part. Now, this is where I set up the stream, and I don't know if somebody's living in there, and I don't really want to go in. Like, and it is really dark. It does look like there is a light on, so you never know. Somebody may have just squatted here. Yeah, I reckon somebody is squatting here, I think. No, that fruit has grown through the vine. That fruit. I'll just get out of the darkness, guys, because I know I'm in a dark building and I am on this phone. Yeah, how you going, Luce? Yeah, see, there's so many, like, I come across these places and you go, oh, you could just knock that down, but sometimes you can fix her up. As like Sausage Dog's a carpenter, and he'd probably say, yeah, you're right. But I know you're a pretty crafty, Luce, so I reckon you're spot on the coin. Like, here's like a toilet. So just try and keep to the chat, because I know I miss a bit on this phone, and I haven't worked out how to scroll on here, but rising damp, yeah. See, I know in some places you have to put on your face mask, and I do have a face mask that I've only worn, I think, once or twice, and that's me in the reflection, guys. So this is the place. It's pretty big. It's got a lot of potential. Like, somebody I think could be in there that's like a caretaker, and I think possibly that is the case. But that top place is pretty cool up there. So it sort of has like a church front here, guys. Yeah, see, I've seen a lot of salt damp because I grew up near the beach, but with damp, you know, I probably can't spot that well. But yeah, so here's the information. You can contact them if you wanted to buy it. But Sausage Dog, he might like this and think, oh. But I'll show you what's around the area here. But like, that's pretty cool. You'd have a few drinks there, I guess. Okay. Yeah, see, in Australia, you can buy really good old places, and you might have to spend 100, 200,000, 500,000 to fix it up, but it's worth it when that house value will be like 2 million or something, even more, depending on which suburb and state you're in. So to pull down some houses in Australia, unless you're putting, say, 3 or 2 story townhouses or 4 stories well then that would make sense, because then you can get like a lot of coin for each property. So, and that's what happens sadly in Australia. Yeah, see, New Zealand has some really good houses. Now I know they come up with this design for the earthquakes with this wood, how the wood takes the shock of the earthquake. Now I really should have walked back the other way and showed you this building over here. I might try and zoom in. Yeah, I'll probably lose a few viewers. Yeah, see that building there, I reckon it's been there 10, 15 years, and it's pretty cool. I could walk back there, but I want to walk back this way, but you never know. I might walk up here and go, okay, I'll just backtrack. But yeah, I'm missing some of the chat because g'day, how are you? Yeah, so we'll just go for a wander up here. Actually, what I will do is I will just backtrack and show that other abandoned building. Like there is a school close by, and I should be okay. Yeah, I don't really like being around schools with cameras and that. I think at this time of the day I should be okay, but g'day Lou, how are you, man? Yeah, it's just a stream today, talk about, you know, like my 1 million views, like 70+% of that's come from my random shorts. You know, like with shorts, like some work, some don't, and I really enjoy it and enjoy doing motorcycle vlogs, and now I'm enjoying doing streams. So for the next 30 days, I'm going to upload a vlog every day. I've got a lot of stuff in the archive on the laptops. I'm trying to go through stuff of the evenings and during the day if it's raining here. So I've got a lot of stuff to put through. I'm going to do pop-up streams like I'm doing now. And then we pop on our next adventure yet again. Now I'll duck up this soy. Like it's not too far of a walk. I do apologise for the quality. Actually, I just realised I zoomed out, and that's what I wanted. Nice render. Actually, I know someone in Broken Hill many years ago was making bank as a renderer, and I think this was, what year was it? It must have been 92, 93, possibly, Broken Hill area. Like this guy was making 300 Australian per hour minimum just doing rendering. That was what he said per hour, and there was so many old pubs in that Broken Hill area, and I kid you not, like it's pretty much impossible to try a beer in every pub. I don't know about now, but like when I went there in the early 90s, geez, so many pubs that were open, and I was told that so many pubs had closed because it was like a mining town. But they do have big bloody flies up there, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I think I was up there for like 9 days, I think, or 6 days. But with that rendering, like, yeah, like that bloke was doing all the pubs, fixing up new pubs. Like someone would buy an old pub that had been sitting there a while. So and also houses as well. So I thought that would be a good industry to get into, like rendering. Like, I think it was called like Salem Stick or something, I don't know. Like, I'm no tradie. Yeah, so that abandoned, oh, it's not abandoned, I suppose it is abandoned, that place for sale, really cool. That could be a place for sausage dog. Make sure you check for white ants there, Ghost, or are you going to be doing metal like the blue scope or that? Because I had problems in Australia with white ants, I think pretty much 7 years apart. And another house where I was renovating had white ants there as well, like the bloody buggers. Yeah, see, like working man job, like you do get good coin for that now, but like you are correct, it is hard on the body, and you do suffer from that, like doing hard work. I know doing forklift driving, like people say, oh, you're just sitting down all day, but depending on what you're doing, if you're just sitting loading containers all day, that can be quite good, but then you've got to jump off and pull off a bit of plastic, or if you can't scan a certain code, well, then you're constantly getting on and off. But when I was doing that, I was constantly getting off, and it's bad on your neck. Like, I've got scoliosis in my neck, and also from the motorcycling going left, right, which causes you problems. But g'day, Steve. I'll just grab you a message in a minute. Yeah, I've just shown an old massage parlour, Steve. Okay, you were just talking to them. But yeah, good to see you. I better move. But I'm just going to show this abandoned. Actually, no, I'm going to show you something I just made a vlog on, guys. This really, really nice house or a business. This here would be for like the rich person, you know, successful businessman, perhaps. But yeah, this other abandoned apartment's just up here. But this place here now, I'll show the house in a minute, guys, and girls. Now this here, it's a glass roof. It's a glass roof. Look at that. So this here could be like a future massage parlour or facial, or where you come and do all your lady stuff, right? Because I've got toilets there at the back, and I don't know if that's a kitchen in there. Like, Luce might be able to tell me that, but this looks like this will be like a library type of area where you would have a drink, perhaps. But I don't know, because it doesn't look like there is a top like a floor above there. So that could just be I think like an aquarium. No, it's not an aquarium. I don't know, but I don't think that's a house. But really, really nice though. But we'll move on because somebody's having a sleep there, and my voice is loud. Now we will keep the camera down because we are just going past the school, even though they aren't there. Just be respectful. Yeah, try and grab those questions as I'm reading. I think most of them are just chatting to each other. That's good. Yeah, good. Now, what else did I have on the agenda? I had, yeah, we'll go on a few trips. Like, I want to base myself here in Chiang Rai. So I have been looking around, you know, just a temporary room to rent each month until I find the perfect location. Now, there is some really nice terraces, but I want to find that location that will be good. And when you do find the location, next door has the same idea. So that's going to be an issue, I think. So, like, there's nothing worse than opening up the same type of business next to someone else, because my friend's got like a tattoo herb shop, and this bloke come and opened up a herb shop next to him, and I thought, what the hell? But this stuff happens in Thailand, like you have restaurants next to each other. So what's that there, Ghost? Yeah, those beachfront properties, like they get the salt damp. And my friend, his parents had a beachfront 2-story place, and their front bricks were constantly getting eaten. Now, I better stop filming in that location because parents are waiting for their children. I didn't realise that. I was trying to read the chat. So we'll go have a sneaky look in this temple here. Now I'll try and get to the chat and not get run over by Grab deliveries and this person here and this one that don't want to wait in traffic. So all right, I'll make a break for it and I'll try and get back to those comments, guys. I don't have like a team behind me passing me notes and sending me messages on other platforms saying, oh, do this and do that. It's just me. Now I'll just grab those comments. I think I did make a little clip in here when I was on the way to the Blue Temple, or that day I finally got to the Blue Temple. So yeah, Salt Sea. Yeah, even just being off a side street off the beach, you still get that salt damp issues, and like you see it all the time. And so you like, I've seen houses every 5-10 years like redoing their fence, so you do see a lot of them changing to other products that won't be rotted. Now there are school kids walking around, so I do have to pop the camera down from time to time, guys. So this, I have walked in here. It's not overly exciting, but look, I will just show a few things and then we'll just cruise off and just keep chatting, and we'll try and grab some prices on items as we walk around, you know, because I do tag some things in there as street food and whatnot. So now they've got bamboo up everywhere, and they're redoing the gold and like the mirrored stuff. Like I know in Palau, there's some 4K footage of stuff like this. So that one in Palau, the Wat Banak, I think it's called. Now I think that was like 11 months apart, and it doesn't look like much has been done in that time, but there was a big working crew there, so it does take a lot of time. And once it's all finished, they've got to start it all again, I reckon. Yeah, you could come and be a supervisor there and instruct how to do this. I don't know how well it would go, but if you supplied them some lau cow and beers after work, I reckon they would love you. G'day, Dom, how's things? Yeah, we're just going on random walks today. I showed an abandoned building, and there's a friend of mine. Hopefully we'll see a chicken soon. But I will try and find that other abandoned building which is here. I'll probably, if I look up, I might find it. But it is pretty cool how they do. Actually, they do have some scaffolding here. Some legit scaffolding guys. You know, rigging. Yeah, look at that. Couplings. Yeah, very good. See, they've got legit metal with bamboo and rope guys. Safety standards. See, very good. adds to the charm of Asia, stuff like this. Now here's a different type of dragon, which isn't a dragon. I was told what the name of this was. You know, I was explained short leg and long leg, and then I looked at it and I think they're both the same, but yeah, it's best not to argue sometimes, or at all really. We'll get back to the comments. That's good. A lot of people are chatting to themselves, and that's what I'm trying to do. People chatting to themselves. Yeah, I'll go to another temple and chill out for a while. Like, I have found one where I want to go and chill. Now, this is a construction area. Now, I have cut through here before and they didn't really have an issue. Actually, I did get chased by dogs in here last time. Now, this is a peacock, guys. Now, Palau was supposed to be the home of the peacock, but we're here in Chiang Rai. Now, when I was in Pradamak, Pattaya, I lived near like 100 peacocks. So I've seen more peacocks in Pattaya than what I have out north. But I am told if I go out into the bush, I will find them. And you do hear them because they make strange sounds. Now, I'll just read this comment. Might have to pop my reading glasses on because this screen's a bit of a joke. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I go through stages too, Lou, where I just switch off completely and I just upload shorts, and I have done that a lot of time. Now, each time I have got a bit of traction on YouTube, you know, stuff happens, and then I just go away for a little while to regroup, you know, because I do have depression and a few other issues, so protection is key. But these drums are really good, guys, and I would love to bang them, but sometimes it says no, and you do have to be respectful in temples, even though temples are quite cool. And that sounds like the school finish time. And I remember when I was at school, I used to love hearing that. Now, these cars, I keep talking about this. It could be a Datsun or it could be a Mazda. And I've got a love affair with these cars, actually, because they're cool. In Australia, like these cars and the little four doors were everywhere when I was like a youth. And when you do get to my age, you do have these memories of your youth. And this looks like some of the work that has been taken off the building. So they have redone stuff. So they'll probably repurpose this stuff or just let it rot there. But they could sell this. I don't know if that's sacrilege, selling items of religious artifacts, but there are people that do buy these things. These are dorms. Yeah, as I was saying, I've found a temple where like I want to go and seek some enlightenment. So that's going to be pretty interesting. So I don't know if I will stream from that location. I might try and find an area where I can stream in privacy and not reveal my location. But yeah, it's just a pretty small temple, guys. That's me in the reflection. You all know what I look like. Handsome guy, eh? Handsome fella. You know, I've got a few tattoos. Just a couple. Yeah, sometimes you can get a bit confused about where you are sometimes, and you go, okay, you just step out. But for me, I don't really mind getting lost. Now, I'm pretty confident I'm in an area where there was a market, and that could possibly be true because that market I was at Saturday night. I dare say that was a long walk, and I only streamed, I think, 60% of it. So I don't know if I'll go back Saturday and film that, I may not even be here. So, actually, I should be here because I'll be catching up with somebody. Yeah, I should go for a trek down here now. This here is pretty cool. Like, it looks a bit crummy now, guys, but you come out here 6 o'clock and there'll be all food here. And it's really charming. And we've lost a couple of people because they're probably here for the drama. But yeah, I've got plenty to say on that subject. I've been warned off not to talk about it, but I will be talking about it. You know, absolute clowns, lying. And it is good to see some people here chatting, showing their support, and because they're not worried that they're going to be attacked by these characters for saying, oh, we saw you on that channel. And then you'll get called all different names. But it's not good when you do get discredited, guys. And they keep doing it to me, and they think that I'm just going to go away like I usually do. But I am here to stay. So you're going to have to get used to me, guys. So, I don't know. Got 6 viewers and 6 likes. We did have 11, I think, in. But it is good we've got 6 likes. I do like that. But having a bully or a team of bullies who seem to think it's okay to try and break me, like I've got serious depression, and you're talking ill of the mother of my child. You've said the most disgusting things. You say you promote Thailand in a positive way, but you basically talk ill of any Thai girl. You say they're all, I don't really want to use the word, but you say they're all certain types of girls, and it's very sad that you don't have respect for the Thai girl. Everybody has a past. I'm sure you have a past, and we all know what your past is now. And I have a past, and everybody else has a past. And, you know, like, I'm pretty sure a lot of us have skeletons in the closet that you want to keep to yourself. But people that tend to attack others do it for certain motives. But I have been threatened not to talk about this for 30 days. And I know where that 30-day come from. Because this same person said, oh, why don't you make 30, I challenge you to make 30 videos in 30 days. Yeah, I know exactly who built that website. And it's pretty interesting, you keep updating it. And it is pretty disgusting what you've said in there, and very hurtful. Now, there's only one thing you got correct in there, and that was about the herbs. Like, that's pretty sad, and you've been proven that you're a liar, that you made a fake document. So it's going to be quite interesting when I do go to that medical clinic, and we have a chat and find out if there's been a bribe or if there's been fakeness. But I've never been to that clinic. Honestly, I will do a lie detector test, a polygraph or whatever they call them. I will do one, and I want you to do one too. Now, everybody knows you're lying and you're trying to discredit me. Why do you want to discredit a guy that is just happy walking around with minimal money in his pocket and being happy and sharing visions of dreams and futures and some sad stories on the way? Why do you want to crush my dream? Unless a man would have done something bad. And I've read comments, people saying I should go find a rope, and they've said disgusting things about my daughter's mother. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Yeah, it hurts me. Yeah, you got to me. Fantastic. But guess what? You're not going to break me. And guess what? Your threat to say, oh, if I don't talk about you for 30 days, the website will get taken down. Well, guess what? It's been put up on the internet. It will stay on the internet for the rest of its life. So I don't take bribes. I don't bend for anybody. I'm not scared of anybody. I'm only afraid of the Lord and Buddha. I'm not afraid of you guys. I know what you're capable of. I've seen it. You're doing it right now. But you won't break me. It's very sad that you guys have to lie. But I don't want to talk about you guys. I think it's pathetic, but you threaten to have me killed. You threaten, you say terrible things about a girl I love. Why? Why? Is it because it gets to me? What did she do to any of you guys? Nothing. Nothing at all. And here's some wonderful graffiti we'll show in a minute, guys. But you guys are not men. You're attacking a Thai girl and you say you love Thailand. How is that saying you love Thailand when you're attacking Thai girls? You talk bad of them. Right? You talk bad of Thai girls. It's disgusting. That could be someone's mother, someone's daughter. The list goes on. How would you feel if that happened to your child or your partner or your mother or your sister? You know, it's not funny then, is it? Not funny, is it then? But because it's happened to you, you want to inflict the same pain onto everyone else. But, so you give me an ultimatum. Oh, if I stop talking, the website goes down. Oh, you guys are pathetic. What's next? What's next? Because all you guys keep coming up with lies. It's just lies. Only one thing you've got right. One thing. And you faked an AIDS test. So somebody could lose their business and their medical license. And they're not receipts because where's a picture of me and everything. So, g'day Dave. You always tend to pop in when I'm having a rant, but for the first half an hour I was just showing some beautiful stuff, but I just wanted to touch base because like I do have a lot to say, but I do have to be careful. Now, this is Welcome to Chiang Rai, and this chap here, he takes you around on a tour, so that would be pretty cool, and you can look that up. Now, it smells like herbs here, so much. So what did Carp? Yeah, oh, yeah. I like the smell of it here. Oh. And here's a fuel station. It says no smoking, and you got 7-Eleven. But yeah, sadly, guys, like I've been accused of all this heinous stuff that I haven't done, and I don't sit here for 6 hours talking about this character. I might add in like a couple of minutes here and there, and then I do like half an hour of it. But this guy says I don't make content. He calls me a madman. He calls me a drug addict. He calls me all the names under the sun. Right? When somebody is unwell, is it good to attack them? That just shows what type of character he is. So he knows I have depression. He knows I'm unwell. But he is harassing me, harassing my family, harassing a woman who is carrying my child who has cancer. What type of man is he, guys? I don't care if you go to his channel, but what type of person is he? And he mods on YouTubers who are big in the Thailand genre. Now, I've met a couple of those persons, and apparently I'm banned from all these bars, and apparently I cause problems. Now, show the receipts. Show the receipts of me acting inappropriately in any bar. You can't fake that one, can you? You're going to have to pay some big money to get some AI for that. And your CO master web page maker, he can't do his magic on that, can he? Yeah, Mr. CEO. Or no, SEO, I should say. SEO, because that's the internet stuff, isn't it? But we won't film that way because there's a school area. So I don't know. Like I have received some good support. You know, some people from Australia even got in contact with me, and they're pretty upset about what they read, and they want to do a few things about it. And these are people that you don't want to cross. So I've never threatened this character, but he seems to have it in for me. I've just basically asked him to pull his head in, but he has to act the big man with his big ego, get drunk. Like, you just have to. Now, Beans and Brews, now he's put up, I think, 4 or 5 videos, and he's actually put the proof where this character, Crappy Pants, is drunk, but he's not his drunken self. But he's basically admitted that he obtained the documents, but these are fake documents because I've never had it there. I've never had a test there. Now, the mother of my child has had many blood tests of late for her cancer, because that's how they found the cancer. Now, she's also had HIV tests because when you are pregnant here in Thailand, mother and father have to go and do these tests. So there you have it, guys. I don't have HIV. And even if I did have it, I would talk about it and try and work out how to live a longer life. But it is good that other YouTubers have chimed in and said, oh, I don't reckon it's true. Then you get Crappy Pants going, oh, it's true, I've got the receipts. But this bloke's a born liar. What receipts does he show? They're all fake, guys. So you're not going to get your 30 days of me not saying stuff. So how about I give you some ultimatums, hey? How about I give you some ultimatums? Because I've got a lot of information on the both of you guys. So good luck on that. But yeah, I can't donate any blood anyway because of my tattoos. Have to wait a year in Australia. Oh, actually, when was my last tattoo? Actually, I don't think they would have those laws here in Australia. But I'm pretty disturbed about this HIV thing because I had some big plans in the tattoo industry, and this bloke has just caused a massive problem for me and my friends who are in the tattoo industry, right? Because I do promote a couple of my friends, my brothers, and it's pretty disgusting that someone is targeting my bread and butter, right? And it's not the first time that this Crappy Pants targets people's bread and butter. It goes after their PayPals. And he called me an e-beggar and says, I do scams. Now, my phone is broken. It's not a scam. And saying I've got an expensive camera. Now, I'm using a iPhone 6S. And you say that I'm begging for a new one. This is not true. All right, so you keep coming up with all these lies. Where is the proof? Where is the proof? You don't show proof, you just show fake receipts. Now, this HIV document you have, this is very untrue. And there's so many holes on there. Now, you guys are on another playing field, and a lot of stuff is going to come out if you keep playing this game. I've got nothing to lose except for death, I guess. But yeah, if I do go missing, well then people will put two and two together. But you guys are pathetic, creating a website about me. So I must have triggered you so much. I triggered you so much, Crappy Pants, that you built a fan page, a tribute to me. It's a tribute. It's actually a tribute. Because the way you wrote it, it's like a tribute because it's so unbelievable what you've read. Now, I don't think anybody in their right mind would believe anything on there. So it's quite ludicrous. So you wasted your time. But when you're a big businessman like that, you've got plenty of time, I guess. But it is disgusting behaviour, guys, and I'm sorry I am carrying on about this. It's just like I've been threatened not to talk about it, and they want me to talk about it because they get content to talk in their shows. Now, I don't watch his channel. I do occasionally watch some clips that are sent to me, but I don't sit and watch the whole session of it because the guy dribbles so much nonsense. Like, half the time he's not making sense, he's that drunk, and people watch him because of the drama. And he calls me an e-beggar, and he's got memberships and he receives super chat. So I've only got super chat at the moment, but I'm going to make a membership, and that's going to be interesting. So it's pretty funny, Crappy Pants. You are a hypocrite. You call me an e-beggar. I've never asked for a cent. Right. But it's okay for you, but not okay for others. So what does that mean? You're a hypocrite. So you're a sad little boy. Sad little boy. So what happened to you as a child? What happened to you as a child to make you do all this stuff? Very disgusting behaviour. You need to go look in a mirror. I suppose you don't want to look in a mirror because you're not a very handsome person. You're not a very handsome person. My left toe is more handsome than you. Yeah. And you pick on people who are overweight, and you used to be overweight. You call me a fatty. I've never been a fatty. I just had a bit of a stomach like most men. And you degrade Thai women. You degrade Thai women. You degrade them. You click your fingers. You talk down to them. And then you promote trafficking. So you talk ill of women, and then you promote the exploitation of women as well. So it just shows what type of character you are when you say you're an ethical troll and that you're going to help the Thailand community. So how is cleaning it up saying I have HIV when I don't? Now, how's that cleaning it up? How is saying that this bloke has a bar girl? How is saying a man's child looks like a sack of potatoes? How is this cleaning up the genre? It's not. You're a compulsive liar, and your threats have not worked on me, and I'm not going to shut up. And g'day, sausage dog, good to see you. I showed a lovely place that you could buy, and actually here is another place that you could buy. And I do have some photos I was meant to send you the other day, SD, but I've been quite busy, as I don't know if you know, but I found a location for you, and I think you will quite like it, mate. Actually, there's quite a number, but yeah. But things are good here, you know. I'm really enjoying my time here, and I know I've had some sad times with this clown, but I want to get back into like happy Jeremy, and I'm sure that's what you guys want. And I know some of you want some drama chucked in, so we're going to get back into the path. Soon I'll come off my budget trip, and we'll see how we go. But apparently I'm on the expensive phone, guys, the iPhone 6S. Now here is my Samsung. All right, this is my expensive phone. Now it is completely cracked. Now I cannot turn it on, so that's another lie there, crappy pants. The only thing you got right was the herbs, and something else, but you're a born liar, crappy pants. Why do you have to lie so much? Is it because you're just a failure yourself? Now, how am I a failed YouTuber? How am I a failed YouTuber? I'm new. I've only just started my channel, and I've got 1 million views, and 70% of them have come from shorts, and they've not just been one short that's been paid for. You know, they've been a mixture. Well, I haven't bought these subs, you know, so why don't you get back in your box? And I didn't get to read the rest of your comments, sadly, but thank you. But I do know what you are saying, but I haven't bought any subs. I don't have money to buy subs, and if I wanted to buy something, I would be buying views, guys, because buying subs, unless they're going to be viewing my content, it's not going to do anything for me. So you are probably the one that's bought them for me. Like last time I was just under 900 subscribers, right? And I was getting excited. I was going, yeah, I'm near like 1,000 subs. And all of a sudden I'm in a waterfall in Puasan in Palau, and I get all these notifications. Someone's just subscribed to you. Someone's just subscribed to you, and I'm going, what the hell? And like and it's just growing and growing and growing. But bear in mind, guys, I did monetize, and YouTube do kick in now. I do get subs from my shorts, so I don't know. I haven't bought them. Now, if you look at Crappy Pants' best friend, now he had a big sub increase, didn't he? He had a really big sub increase, and that got swept under the rug, didn't it? So it's a different law for you guys, but it's a different rule for us. Oh, no. That's not the issue. I don't know how to pronounce your name, 20 levels or something. No, see, I'm on a budget holiday, mate. Like, so I do live here, but I've actually come out on a budget holiday. And because like my missus is having a few health, well, not a few, but yeah, so I'm no use. So she said, go out and do some streaming. So I thought, okay, I'll go and do like a small budget trip. It was only supposed to be for 5-6 days. Paid 5 or 6 nights accommodation, and thought, this is really nice. I'm enjoying it here. I'm really happy. You know, everyone's smiling at me. I'm feeling really good about myself. And then all of a sudden, the Crappy Pants goes artillery attack. But once I do decide to get off like the budget trip, I will pay the 4,000 baht to have a new skin put on this phone. I did have a Samsung S9, but I lent that to somebody and they smashed it, unfortunately. So, and luckily for me, I kept my iPhone S6, 6S, because I do use that for banking and so forth. So, yeah, but yeah, so no, that's all cool. But no, it's just a hilarious that this character said I was trying to e-beg, but I don't even e-beg. I've never asked for a penny. But this character said, oh, go and have an age test and I'll pay for it. So I did say, well, pay up. So, but that's the only time I've asked. But really, you can't really say I asked because he did offer, and I just said, can you do that? But we all know that this bloke will never pay up because he doesn't pay up anything. He never bought like a plane ticket for a couple of people. Yeah, but getting back to like the budget trip, like I'll do a stream on that, but I've really enjoyed this budget trip. Like I've stayed in resorts, I've lived Thai style, I've lived in normal Thai housing, you know, with no hot water and so forth. And so it hasn't really been an issue. G'day JG. So I'm really quite comfortable because I do have osteoarthritis and I don't like to use an aircon, and the girl loves aircon. I know when we lived in Pradamat, she would put the aircon on and I'd have to sleep under the blankets. And she'd laugh at me, and I said, well, like, I'd turn off the aircon and then she'd turn it back on. And, yeah. But yeah, you do have to keep your girls happy. You know, if you don't, well, then you're in trouble. And if you click your fingers at them, well, then, yeah, I do apologise if I do miss some questions, guys, because I can't really scroll on this phone. I suppose there is a button, but I've been using that Samsung A52s, really good phone, I find. Like, once I get a gimbal, I think the streams are going to be nice and smooth and really good, and then we'll get some more people in the stream. But it's been good. I've been getting feedback about like we're really enjoying like the banter and stuff, and everybody's like liking the content because it is content. Like I have walked past a couple of bars and stuff, you know, but I don't go sticky beaking in there. But yeah, I'm really enjoying these streams, guys, and I know like some of you guys are as well. And yeah, I'm just me, mate. Like, I do appreciate that comment. It's a good trolling comment, but I'm just me. And if you do lie, guys, lies do come undone, and Crappy Pants has been proven to be a liar. If you look at Beans and Bruises YouTube channel, you will see that he's been caught out with fake and bribing stuff. And yeah, he's even his YouTube channel called Thailand Beat. Like, he's the owner of that, and he talks ill of everyone. So why doesn't he put this proof on his YouTube channel? Because it's a crock. Like, if it was legit, like, he'd stick it on his YouTube channel. I think the only stuff he puts on his YouTube channel is him harassing Barry and taking down his benefits. So what type of character is he? He makes up lies about me having HIV. He attacks my daughter's mum. He attacks other YouTubers' partners. He attacks their children. He attacks families. He slanders Thai women, and he's married to one. So he must have a hatred towards women, I think. But I don't know, and I've been warned not to talk about him, but you know, I've asked him to pull his head in and he don't. So yeah, I think a lot of people, JG, have their own agendas, and they just enjoy like a banter and laugh. But then you get some guys and girls who get really toxic, and they enjoy this show of people being embarrassed and being persecuted. Like, it's sort of like an erotica to them like they actually get off on it like an addiction. And it is quite sad that people do have these freaky fetishes. And this Crappy Pants has got a lot of weird fetishes. You know, I've been told about the fetishes of his. You know, like when he first started doing streaming and stuff, he would stream about katoys and talk about katoys, and now he slanders anybody that has a katoy partner. You know, there is a very lovely man, I don't want to say his name, but he has a lovely katoy partner and he's happy. And this Crappy Pants tries to make a joke out of it, and that's quite sad. Now, here at the Jeremiah Esquire YouTube channel this afternoon, not tonight, we don't discriminate anybody that has sexuality or preferences like that. But everyone is welcome except for 3 or 4 people perhaps. Chopping it up and pumping it through, mate. So you got to look good, smell good, and be the best version of yourself every day, guys. Every day. And if you eat good, you will be a very good version of yourself. But if you're going to eat crap, you're not going to be a very good version of yourself. And then if you drink large portions of gin, you're not going to be the best version of yourself. You're going to be like that, what you see on the ground. So if you drink large portions of gin, that's what you're going to... And if you do drink large amounts of gin, this is what you're going to be. Oh, I'm stuttering. Oh, I sound broken. Oh, I'm stuttering. Well, I do have a disability. So if you don't like it, put me on mute and go away. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, I'm stuttering. Is that the best you got? Come up with something better. Come up with something better. Oh, come on. Come up with something better. You haven't triggered me. I've obviously triggered you because you have to come and try and trigger me. So the psychology behind that, if we really want to talk about that, is that you have a problem. So what is your problem? Were you sexually abused as a child? Were you mistreated by your parents? Did your parents not love you perhaps? Did they not say, oh, you did a good job, David. You did a good job, David. Oh. And guess what? Your master has a stutter. And then his master has a stutter. So, I've got many disabilities. I've got osteoarthritis, I've got scoliosis, and I've got a few others that aren't your business. So you seem really interested in me. So would you like to come and buy me a smoothie perhaps? Or would you like me to buy you a hot ginger tea? I'd love to buy you a hot ginger tea and we can enjoy that hot ginger tea, but you're going to enjoy it. I won't be. So come up with something more original because you didn't trigger me. Oh, what pedo allegations? What pedo allegations? I haven't said any allegations. I said, So I can report you for picking on my disability. So thank you very much. I have your details and good luck reporting me. Good luck reporting me because you're trying to trigger me and it didn't work. So somebody's timed you out and you'll be back with a new account. Oh, I attack people. Well, then you can go away. Yeah, I do miss my mum. My mum was a fantastic lady. She was fantastic. And every day I miss her. And she brought me up to be a really good man with morals, unlike you, because you don't have any morals. Yes, I do miss my mum, and I bet you're going to miss your mum when she passes. And I bet old woman Uncut is going to miss his mum too when she finally goes. Hey, And I bet you're, and do you miss your dad too, little Davey? You miss your daddy too? Oh. So good luck with the allegations. Good luck with the allegations. Because all I said was you. So the word was, what does the word was? Was. So good luck with that. And load up your next account. Or because you haven't been banned, I don't think, but, see, g'day Banana King. Yeah, I'm dealing with trolls in a funny way. But I do enjoy your Christians though. You know, I'm very quick and I'm very fast. So you better have a good bunch of Christians. Like, you really should try and write a script, a bit like how you did your web pages. Because you keep doing the same wording, guys. I know who you are. I know who you are. So, yeah. But it is good because these people are coming in, I'm getting more views. Yeah, I know I've got a lot of support, and it is good because people are actually saying that Crappy Pants is a liar, and Beans and Brews and DWP have come to the party. But DWP, I've got a lot of love for that guy. You know, he's been persecuted, and he's been doing a really good job for everyone, not just me. And he gets persecuted, you know. But yeah, it is good that I am getting some good support, you know. Like, my daughter's mum wanted me to have a few words and say a few words to this character, but I'm not going to repeat what she said. Yeah, but it's not good. But obviously I've triggered the Crappy Pants that much that he had to make up fake receipts, and he's been proven to be a liar there. And also he made a website, and also he put stuff on his troll channel. So he's stuffed up a lot, guys, eh? Now here's some street food, so we'll get a point because we've chatted enough of the Crappy Pants. So my viewers will drop down to half now. And then when they go, I'll talk about him again. Now, this street food, I'll get some prices here, guys. Now, they've got some cheap ones as well. Now, that's $65 for fish and chips. Ooh, I might come back here, fish and chips. Pork chop, T-bone steak, $170. American fried rice, I'll pass on that. And chicken steak, that sounds nice, actually. The pork ham, I'll pass on that. I feel like mashed potatoes, to be honest, guys. I've been having cow soy too much. Now that looks good. Mashed potato for 20 baht. All right. I know where I'm coming tonight, perhaps. Actually, I may not come here because somebody might ring up and have somebody waiting for me in a van like this. And then all of a sudden I'm walking on the street, and then, oh no, I'm like dragged into the van. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, see, I understand, like, most of you guys are here supporting me and you don't have to say a word. I know what this character has actually done to a lot of the people, and he lies and lies, but this time, guys, I think we can expose him, because like he will spin it, and then he'll get his puppet master, because Crappy Pants is not the master. He is just a simp. His master is in charge of him. Yes. I will see. Crappy Pants answers to two people technically. Yeah. Yeah, actually, talking of fish, SD, I said on a stream, I don't know if you were lurking, but I Googled a fishing place and I'm going to go there. Sorry if I'm walking in circles, guys. I'll walk this way, I think. I think I did walk from that way, but I'm just trying to avoid the school. Talking about the fish. I found this fishing park pretty much where I went to that temple twice and where the phone broke twice and where the phone finally died. Now, there is a lake there I zoomed in. I think it's called the Bong or the Bang or Bong or something. Now, the website was all in Thai, but I translated that and I emailed them a couple of days ago, which I haven't received back. But yes. So it was like 80 baht for a day's fishing, like up to 8 hours. So that's pretty good. So you only pay if you take the fish. And I reckon what we'll do, go down there, like somebody is coming to visit me soon. So I might actually do a stream with them perhaps. But we'll see about that. Yeah. We'll keep walking. I did want to sit down again, but yeah, because I'm just trying to find some new places to walk around. But I'm just trying to keep an eye on school areas because it is the school time and you do get a lot of people that pop out and they're just all over the place. Now, here's some pretty cool art, laneway art. Now, I've got a 13-minute graffiti video and I think I've tagged it part 1. I really wanted to keep it around 8-minute mark, but I don't have the software to do it on the computer. I have that on the Samsung, but what I will do is I will leave it at that and I will release that probably tomorrow morning. I might try and schedule it, or I might even try and do a premiere, but I don't think the premiere will go down well. I'll get a raid party on me again. But it is good, like, because you see all these vacant plain fences and just having some art on it can really make things look good. I missed that comment. I'll just try and grab that. Yeah, I don't get into the rugby league. Like, I like rugby union, but I sort of like, I did watch some league games and I've been to a lot of union, but it goes out one ear and out the other. Like, I like New Zealand rugby. Like, obviously the All Blacks, like my number 1 team. But yeah, like, I didn't mind the Melbourne Storm. I went and watched a bit of the Melbourne Storm when I was in Victoria and absolutely loved watching the Storm play. So I did see, I'm pretty sure that was the Sydney League, the Melbourne Storm. Correct me if I'm wrong. And also the Queensland League. Like, I'm not an aficionado or an expert or champion on league. I suppose Beans and Bruises, the expert on league, I guess, and then I think Dom's Victorian. No, yeah, I know Adrian, you know a bit. Now, here's some more accommodation, guys. I did find a temporary apartment with air conditioning, but I don't really want the air conditioning. But when the daughter's mother comes, well, then I guess she'll be happy because there'll be an air conditioning. And here's a rose. And my mum loved roses. And I made some roses for her. And guys, it is important to ring your mum and tell her that you love her, guys. Because one day she might not be there. And I know a lot of you guys, your mum has left us. So I do apologise that troll did come in and say what he did. But you do get those type of dark characters. And yeah, what can you do? Laugh at them, I guess. Hang on, I'll get to those questions in a minute. I've lowered the screen so it doesn't use up too much power. I'll just be in a dark spot in a minute. Yeah, it's very interesting with the traffic flow around here. Sometimes very, very fast and sometimes very slow. And they do get very close to you as well at times. And that can be very scary as well, I find. And I was correct, we did lose 9 people. See, I was correct, guys. So we had like a few lurkers there. Probably there clipping. Oh, he's talking about you again for 8 hours. All right, guys, we'll keep rolling. Here's some crazy traditional clothing. It sort of looks like Culture Club in a way. Like I'm expecting Boy George to come out of here. Come a chameleon. And that's me as well. And he's a durian. Actually, I think durian shorts would be good. I know I've had a couple which have got a few good views and some don't. It just depends on the picture. Like it's very hard to try and get that algorithm picture. Like you just have to be lucky. Now there's some nice accommodation as well. What does that say? Chiang Rai? I don't know. Chiang Rai. And here's some more places. Now you could probably get them well under 4,000 baht, most likely 2,500. The one I looked at was 4,000 and looked very, very nice and in a very quiet cul-de-sac. Yeah, so that would be for a temporary thing. But there's plenty of these shops around and I've found some locations for down the track that I do want to look at, but when you do find the location you should act on that because you'll come back and somebody's already taken that, and I've seen that happen so many times. I was going to get a location next to my mate's shop and I hummed and hard on it and then it went, and then I went, oh. But in the same week, all of the other vacant shops went. So like my mate was the second one in there, and having 2 in there, just like everybody come. Yeah, he's just started a couple of new shops in Pattaya, but hopefully they go well for him. G'day, Geeb. Good to see you. Sorry if I've missed comments, guys. I'm trying to catch up with them now, but I can't seem to, like, I haven't worked out how to do this iPhone thing. Like, oh, that's how I can mute the microphone. Okay, I've just worked that out now. And people will say, Jeremy, mute the microphone for us. Mute the microphone. Oh, ribs. Oh, Adrian, if you're still there, you get some really nice meats and stuff. My mouth is watering, but I do see some good meats out here as well. But the Australian barbecue, like the sausage sizzle and the onions and the bread and the mustard and the sauce, that's something I'm missing. I did walk past a pub the other day, an Aussie pub, and I walked back there again after he shut and I took a couple of photos and I did see free sausage sizzle. So, but I guess I would have to go and buy a soda. So I reckon I'll do that. I'll go and buy a soda because we are on the budget trip. I never did that at Wombat and Kiwi. I was invited to go to that pub by a bloke's father, but I never went there with him. But I did go there and I did try some of the meals, but it was a bit hit and miss. But he did assure me that good quality food, so I do believe him. Like, I only ate there once, I think. Yeah, see, with roast, I like it a bit overcooked on the end. Like, I'd cut like the roast up a bit when it was getting close, and just try and get like the edges a bit more cooked and slice a bit off. But when it comes to like Wagyu, I do like that medium. But when it comes to steak, I like it cooked. But with Wagyu, yeah, it has to be just below medium. You know, it is an expensive cut of meat, for me it is. Yes, the heartburn. Now, I rarely get heartburn issues now in Thailand. I just got bit by a mop, which is an ant. Oh. First world problems. Jeremiah gets bit by an ant. Yeah, see, I reckon the sausage sizzle could be a good little thing. Ah! Oh! 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 Oh, guys. Lucky the camera isn't facing me. Bloody. Oh! Oh, no wonder. Oh. Oh, I'm sitting on an ant pile. Oh. Oh, jeez. Bloody hell. Look, have a look at this. Like, all these ant here. Like, yeah, I guarantee I'll be walking down here and I'll get bit again. I've got... oh, jeez. Yeah, I was just trying to catch up with the comments because I'm trying to work out how to scroll it because it won't scroll. A2 Wagyu in Japan is completely different to Australian Wagyu. Yeah, see, I've never tried... see, the Wagyu I've tried has always been the Australian Wagyu. And I've had the burgers, I've had the steak, and I've had the sauce. Like the sausages, I didn't think were much chop, pardon the pun. But then again, it probably was the stuff they added into it. And I'm walking in circles. What we'll do is we'll walk this way, I think. I've already walked that way, but we'll keep walking and Jeremiah will get lost and everyone will laugh. But yeah, like with those sausages, I don't mind a plain Woolworths or Coles sausages, which are the ones that you get at Bunnings, but I do like the gourmet butcher sausage, like the spinach and cheese, spinach and feta and pine nut and pumpkin. That was a nice one. And I'm not a huge fan of pumpkin unless it's been roasted in the oven with beef or lamb or a roast chook, guys. Now I'm getting hungry. I've just got the camera facing this way because there is a school there, guys. So I'll just get this comment. And it is good we've got 13 people and 7 likes in the chat today. We did have a high of 19, I think. See, every time I see Sausage's name, I get hungry. That didn't sound good, but I've been seeing some really good sausages around, and it's, you know, like I've got an idea that I'll probably go and buy some street food sausages and go and buy a small half a loaf of bread and just put some sauce on it, and perhaps I could fry up some onions, perhaps. But yeah. No, like I do want to have some cucumber and cheese sandwiches, but and then you stumble across 40 baht street food and you go, well, I think I'll be spending 200 baht to do that, and then I can just go and have a 40, 50 baht meal. Yeah, the hot dog quality. I do like a good hot dog, but I also can just like this is going to sound strange, but I don't mind that Wendy's hot dog. I know it's just crap, but it was good because they'd stuff all the cream cheese and mustard. Like, I like American mustard. Actually, I prefer the seeded mustard. Seeded mustard and the gherkin seeded mustard. Like the gherkin one, they did change that relish in Australia. Sorry, the battery pack is pulling on my man bag, so I do have to move things around. All right, I'll just check some more messages. Yeah, I do apologise for not streaming the last couple of days. I just had some time off. I was supposed to go on another trip, but yeah. So there's the police station. And there's some shoes, guys. Great content. Actually, there is a lot of Korean restaurants out here, Jay. Yeah, see, with those bratwurst and sauerkraut, now they are quite nice. It's something I wouldn't eat regularly, but even in Australia, I'd have it probably like once every couple of months. Like I knew some Germans who used to do it, and it's sort of something I don't want a lot, but I do enjoy having it on a nice hot dog, like the actual sausage that you mentioned. Here's another temple. We'll walk past it, have a look. And there's a nice triumph. Actually, SD, instead of doing that graffiti video tomorrow, I'll release that custom motorcycle video. Yeah, I got this nice custom one. G'day, Beans. Very good videos you've been putting up. I did subscribe to you and I did hit the like. Yes, I'm very well. Crappy Pants has upset me and tried to embarrass me and discredit me. But people know that this character is lying, and I'm very sorry that he has put your name onto a website. But what do? He's just trying to discredit you, discredit me, and this is what Crappy Pants does. And guess what? We're going to go from 12 viewers to 20 viewers in a couple of moments, because that's what happened last time I talked about Crappy Pants. But I have been in here before, guys, so we will just continue walking on the path today. Like, we did see that nice abandoned building I was in today, beautiful attic. I didn't take you to that other abandoned building. So what we'll do is we will just have a quick look in here, because we may have different people in here last time, so we'll just have a quick look. I do remember there was a really nice paintings in here, so I should just quickly show it. Like, we won't spend a large amount of time, but I don't really want to go over a lot of stuff I do, but I do realise new people pop in, but I do have regular viewers that just sit back and watch. And some, yeah, so we'll just have a quick look. So here's some candles and incense you can buy, and you put your donation in there. So we'll just have a quick look at this. You know, if you are feeling really depressed and feeling down, just come to a temple. All right, just come to a temple, guys, and things will be okay. And there's so many temples, guys. You know, you can just have a chat to them. They always have an English-speaking person close by, and they're very happy just to have a chat. Now, a couple of times I've gone into temples and they've tried to talk to me so many times. Yes, sorry if I've missed a couple of comments, guys, because hard to scroll up. Beans, how do you scroll up on an iPhone? Because I don't want to ban anyone. And knowing me, I'll reverse the camera. Yeah, but it's good you're putting that stuff out there so that Crappy Pants is being shown to be a liar. Yeah, well, everyone, like, I know Mike did bad stuff, and I said what he did was bad, and I even told him what he did was bad. But he was nowhere as bad as Crappy Pants. Now, when somebody says stuff about your family members, guys, that really hit home, and that can upset you. And I've always understand why Beans has been upset about that, and he knows that. You know, and like Crappy Pants, he's had the same stuff happen to him, but he sees fit to bring down every other character to upset them. Now, I'm wearing the skateboarding socks today. Actually, I won't put the camera up any higher because my Jats cracker will be shown, and then everyone will be jealous. Yeah. So, yeah, I must have really triggered Crappy Pants, you know, to make a fan website of me. You know, like Crappio's best mate said to me, oh, any form of advertising is good, whether it's good or bad, you know, it's free. So, thank you very much for those words. Now, I'm not going to point the camera over there because that's a casket. So, do apologise if anyone is offended by that. Yeah, I've already had some threats of reporting the channel today, so that's quite sad. But yeah, we'll move on from this temple. I just want to have a quick look over here, and then we'll move on. Yeah, we'll probably go for another hour. I wasn't expecting to go this long. Because I just wanted to just touch base with everyone and just talk about how I got to 1 million views, and 70% of that was from my random shorts. You know, some work and some don't. You know, like my highest video view was only 25,000K on a Katoi one. But everything else, like a few thousand views here, 500s, like heaps of 200s, 100s and stuff. A lot of my stuff isn't tagged appropriately, and so now I'm going to start making playlists and try and promote myself a bit better. You know, I've got a few ideas, and I just want to show the real Asia guys, and this makes me happy. And it is sad that people can see I'm happy and they want to destroy my happiness, because on this trip I've walked around with stuff all cash, and to be honest, I've had like the best time. It's been quite sad, you know, because I've been harassed, but I'm actually quite happy. I feel free. You know, I walk pretty much everywhere. I did catch the bus to a couple of places and then walk back. Like I walked back from that 14K one, and I was absolutely destroyed. You know, I've broken the phone, I've broken 3 sets of earphones, I've lost 2 pairs of glasses. What else have we done? I've lost a few things here and there. But yeah, nothing really. And then I've been trolled. you know, apparently I brought it upon myself, but I didn't. Johnny. Yeah, but I don't know. I really want to get back to what I've been doing, guys, and just showing the real Thailand. But you do have to address these things. And it is good that people are chatting. I do realise that some won't chat because they are afraid of crappy pants, because they have seen what he has done to others and what he's doing to me now. Now, he does know that I'm seriously have depression, and a person could do something quite sad. And luckily for me, I've got friends that love me and they ring me, and it's good. And an ex-girlfriend of mine in Australia rings me regularly. Actually, a lot of ex-girlfriends used to contact me, but I had to tell them not to contact me because my daughter's mum gets jealous, so don't contact me. But she was okay with one of them. Yeah, it is good. G'day, Ting Tongs. Sorry if I missed your chat before. I think everyone's pretty much chatting. Yeah, like they're just afraid of him talking bad. Like everybody has their own level of what they can tolerate. Yeah, I know what you mean about house extensions. Like anything to do with a house can be quite stressful. Like moving house, they say, is the most stressful thing you'll do in your life. But they say childbirth is also the most stressful thing in life too. You know, I know a few girls have said, "Oh, I'd rather have a tattoo than have childbirth." So I don't know about that. I quite enjoy getting a tattoo. You know, I would like to get my stomach finished. I don't know about my back, but I can stream me doing tattoos actually. Actually, we're here at the market actually, so I reckon what we'll do is we'll go for a stroll in here and possibly end it in here, or we'll just have a little stroll, and because I don't know if anyone else is streaming, or because I just realised it's a Thursday night. Yeah, because I actually thought yesterday was Monday. Like, yeah, I don't see, like when you spend this amount of time in Asia, you sort of switch off from pretty much everything. Not everything, but a large amount of things. Now, I'll just check the camera there. Oh, that absolutely smells fantastic, whatever it is. Yeah, see, X's and that don't mix, but in this particular circumstance, it's okay, and they both understand. So what did Cup? Actually, I know that bloke. I've chatted to him before. Yeah, but they've both spoken to each other. They both know, like what the other party knows, that this is just a friend, been there and like that. So, but yeah, but in reality, they don't mix. And when you do, like, I know in past relationships where I've had kids and then been in other ones, and then you come in and they've got a kid, there's just so many dramas that happen over jealousy. It's like no real bloke wants some other bloke to come in and raise their kids. You know, it sort of makes you a failure. But yeah, you accept those things and you move on for like the sake of children, and that's like the best thing, guys. So here's some soy dogs here having a nice little nap. We've got some music, but really nice guys. Like we've come through here a number of times, so what we'll do is we'll cut through to the market. Yeah, sausage dog, brother. I better check those messages. Actually, it was pretty funny that I don't even have an Andy in my list, and the Jeremy that they put, like they used the correct picture, but that's not how my name appears on my messenger. And I don't talk like that. Now, these guys quite often make mistakes like that. But I'll try and get back to those comments, like sausage dog, like thank you very much. Oh, from Mike Chef. Thank you. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. And thank you, sausage. Yeah, you know, I've always said that, like, I knew Mike had upset a lot of the people, and I addressed that when I made videos, and I know that upset a lot of the people. But when you are attacked by Crapio, well, you want his you know, nemesis. It makes sense, isn't it? You know, it makes sense. But yeah, I chatted to that person a couple of times, and you know, I enjoyed those conversations, and I've said before, he has a really good voice. But I'll leave it at that because I don't want to upset any of my other subscribers. So thanks, guys. But anyway, Mike Chef is not as bad as Crapio, guys. He's not as bad as Crapio. He's probably a saint compared to Crapio. So perhaps we should all get shirts made up of Crapio then, I guess. I can have those shirts made up very easily, guys, very easily. But then the dilemma would go, I can't have them sent off from me. I would have to have it sent off from a separate party, so I wouldn't have the addresses of persons, because not everybody is going to have a PO box. And we do know how people like to get information. Like, a couple of people have asked me to do power chats and all that stuff, and I just want to keep my details private. I won't ask anybody to give me a cent, but I think we'll just keep it the way it is with the super chats and stuff. Like I know they do take a large percent, but if I start putting up power chats and everything, it makes me look like more of an e-beggar when I'm not. I'll just get to that comment. Yeah, see, what was that? I can do that through a teaspoon. You can do that through a teaspoon. What was must have missed something. I'm sorry, I've missed that. But yeah, I miss his banter. See, I do like when he was ripping into Capio in like all those videos, and I really enjoyed it, that he's like ripping into him, even though I didn't agree with a lot of the stuff that was said. I worked out very early that Crapio is an egotistical, toxic person. You know, so what do? He won't change, and I've asked him to stop, and he didn't, and he just comes back and makes websites and makes fake AIDS receipts. What type of twisted individual is that? And laughs about it. Like, my daughter's mum has already tried to end her life a couple of times in the past because of this guy's behaviour. But what can you do about that character? But we'll walk back around the other market, and then we'll go to the clock, and then we'll probably end it perhaps. But I'm quite happy to do some reflection time if people want to chat, unless Ron's streaming, or I think Tom's only streaming in the morning. And I was going to stream this morning, but I didn't sleep well last night, because like the bloke that's staying in the next room, he's a good young boy, but he got a phone call at like 2, 3 in the morning, and he's talking his like lingo, and it woke me up, and I didn't really want to have an argument, so I just left it as that. And he's a nice guy, because I do cut through his room to go to a balcony to enjoy what I do. So he's quite accommodating, and so I should respect him as well. But yes. But this market, like, really good. I've talked about it before. Now I've got another market. Yeah, I am a glutton for punishment, mate. Yeah, I am a glutton. Everyone laughed when, like, Pumpoi Phalang made shirts. But I already have a brand out there, but I'll never release that information. I'm not that stupid. Some people say that's not true, but yeah. Oh, this stuff is really good, guys. Really, really good. Really good with pork. Hello, doggy. Please do not bite my leg. It won't taste well. Now, it gets very busy here. Now, it's literally a glutton for punishment. Yeah, I know. I've been warned I shouldn't talk about that character for 30 days, and then they'll take down the website. But it's already on the internet, so it's there forever. So that's not much of a incentive. But the incentive that I'm going to give them is that for the next 30 days, like this particular person asked me, I think 8 months ago, he said, Jeremy, why don't you make 30 videos a day? That will be good for your channel. So instead of 30 days of not talking, because I don't just sit and talk about people all day long, I defend myself. I stand up to bullies like you. Yeah, and you too, crappy pants. You peanut head. Who do you think you are? You're King Bloody Dingaling, mate. Your new name should be King Dingaling. King Dingaling. Crappy pants, you are King Dingaling. King Dingaling. Yep. Crappy pants. Yeah. Crappy-o. There's just so many names for you. Little Davy. What else is a good name? Oh, like the Nappy Boys or whatever it is. So don't make threats and make fake websites and make up lies, because it's only going to encourage me to come back bigger and stronger. I'm not going anywhere, guys. And guess what? I'm going to do a video every day. And we'll hardly talk about you except for now. And now you'll say, oh, Jeremy got a dono because he was talking about me. Oh, go and spin that one. Now these are really nice guys. They are nice. Really, really nice. And the cucumber, really nice. Like, that's actually quite nice with lettuce and some onion, and what else did she put in that? Sweet chilli. Now, I won't get too close because it will fog up the camera. Now, there's some dim sims, and I will come back and have some dim sims, guys. And hopefully they do have some soy sauce. But yeah, we will watch it being bagged up, actually, guys, because that is good content. But now, we won't film that because the lady is using her phone to pay, so we won't do that. Yeah, I used to get this stuff for free when I was in Palau. I should ask, can you please send me some? Yeah, he is a strange one, J-O-G. Yeah, I know, he goes on his tangents. Yeah, this is that sausage I showed the other day. So we're going to move on from here, guys, and we'll just go for a little wander, and we'll just. Oh, geez, what the hell's going on there, Lou? Hey, hell, mate. Like, not necessary, but it is very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. And like another thing, guys, they've accused me of e-begging and saying that I'm spending all this money on cheap hotels and herbs. And that's not true, because I haven't received any money as yet, guys. It's all being saved in there. And when my PIN comes, I will be able to receive the generous gifts that I have received. And I will be doing some shorts to show what money has been sent. A large portion will be used to buy milk, and yeah, I'll talk about that later. But and also I will go and buy some hamburgers, and yeah, because I think, yeah, I do deserve a hamburger. So I've earmarked a few things for some hamburgers, and yeah, a mookata meal, and quite possibly I'll stream them. And it's just with certain family stuff I have to be very careful. But yeah, but I do appreciate that, guys. It means a lot. Like, I'll never ask and say that, but yeah, it's all good. Yeah, and I like everything I do it for free. Like, for 15 months, I just took my time. I could have monetized a lot earlier. I wasn't going to, but it's just, it will be a help, because I won't make a lot from videos and shorts, but it will just be enough each month just to help out in a few areas. So I think it's a good thing. And then you get idiots saying that you're an e-beggar when you're not. It's like, if you're saying, can you send me this so I can go and buy something to eat? I'm sure if I said, oh, I haven't eaten today, I'm sure somebody would say that, but that's not true. But like, I haven't. But if I was to say stuff like that, that would be classed as an e-beggar, I guess. But everybody has their own views on that. Yeah, keep up the good fight. But I do appreciate that, and you sadly will get trolled because of that donation, Lou. So that's an expensive $20 for you, mate. But I'm sure it will supply some content and some laughter for many people in the community, because DWP does get a couple of good gems. And I honestly can't believe how Crappy Pants spends so much time drunk, and you can hear it in his voice when he's really loose. And you can actually hear the despair. Like he's called me broken and tried to imitate my stutter and stuff, and but you can actually hear despair in his voice when he's actually talking drunk. To talk ill of another man's, so we are going to get back and doing some more tours and stuff. Like, I want to do some fishing, so I'll probably try and do that in a couple of days. One of my friends in Australia wants to send me some money so I can go and do like a fishing. So I'll probably do that. I might wait and do that with somebody who's coming to visit me. I think this week they said they're coming to visit me, so I might save it for that. Oh, really, Jace? 62 subs. Oh, Really, Jace? 62 subs. Wow. I'm sure those 62 subs will be there very shortly, my friend. Yeah. Last year I was just under 1,000 subs, and all of a sudden somebody purchased me fake subs and went up to like 20,000 or 25, and then it dropped down to like 13. So when they do buy the fake subs, it puts you in an algorithm where you do get real subs. But in my case, most of my subs come from my shorts, so I do regularly check to see what my subscribers are viewing, and I try to go, okay, well, this person likes this stuff and this person likes this, so that's why I try to do some random stuff and do like the tattoo ones seem to be hit and miss, I find, and then some work a lot. But the street food, it depends on the photo, but I don't really spend a lot of time on the tagging. Yeah, see, I know a lot of people talked about the monetization when it went from, I think, 1,000 hours, because I lost a lot of hours because when the war started, all your Russian views got removed, and I had a lot of Russians watching my stuff. And I even had a subscriber track me down in Pattaya, and he actually bought me lunch, and he says, he goes, I watch your shorts, and I worked out who you are. And I said, oh, okay. And that was pretty cool. But I've had a few people come up to me when I was in Pattaya. But yeah, it is strange with the way things change in YouTube. Oh, see, I've noticed I've gone from my likes that they've dropped. So somebody is hitting the dislike button a lot. So it was 7, I think we got up to 7 or 8 before. So Crappio and his raid party have come to dislike my stream. Yet again, guys, yet again. So that's very sad, guys, that I had some likes and you want to give me dislikes because I'm telling the truth, and that I'm not going to be quiet for 30 days because you've put my stuff on the internet that's a crock of lies, and you expect me to shut up. Well, I'm not going to shut up. I'm going to speak and I'm going to sing. And guess what? Your trafficking stuff is going to come out in the wash too, boys. So think very carefully what the next attack is going to be on me. Because when that nugget of information comes out, I think your investors are going to bail on you. So enjoy. And that's no threat too. Yeah, see, JG, when I monetised, I honestly thought it would take a couple of months from what everyone said. But because I started to stream, so I knew I was close, and I thought I need to stream so I can get the hours up. And then I stopped doing my videos, I stopped doing the shorts, but I'm pumping the shorts out again now. But the monetisation I honestly thought would take ages because, like they said, we need to do this check, and then that come back with only a few hours, and then they said, your videos we need to check, and it says, this could take up to this long. So I thought, well, I've got under 3,000 videos, so this will take some time. And within not even 12 hours, I think 8. I looked in the studio and I had a congratulations, and then I got an email which was like 3 hours before saying, oh, congratulations, welcome to the partner program. And I think my Wi-Fi my Wi-Fi has come on, so just give me a moment to tower points around. So you bounce around a lot, and it happened on the Samsung a lot, but on the iPhone I find if you just hit it the one time, it's okay. And another thing with the iPhone, I start the stream and it's in portrait mode, and I'm trying to spin it the other way, and I have to rotate the phone so many times, and we're back up to 6 likes. But I guarantee that the raid party will load up their 1 million alt accounts and rob me of my likes. But you know what, guys, I don't care, because people have come in and shown me support and love, and said that they're here. And I also know that there are people here that don't speak because they send me messages. Yeah, the verified sign. Now that, see, if you've got a Google account, say like an Android account, you can verify yourself through that as well, Jay. Because when you upload your passport and all that, see, the way Ben explained it in a stream last year, he was saying, oh, he had to put the passport and a picture of him, and then take a photo. But when I did mine, I prepared it all, and it just said no. I just put the passport there, and that was that. But you'll be okay, Jay, mate. Like, I think everyone should have the opportunity. Now, I wasn't going to monetize, but you know, things change, and you know, I've explained myself, and I think I explained myself good. Now, there's a really good laneway I've been through here a lot of times, and it's really cool. Now, the next time I stream, if it is late, I will go down there. I think I did go down there the other night. I do walk around a lot of the same places at different times. Now, I really do want to promote this guy that owns this, but I'm a bit concerned at the moment because I am getting some hate from the UK, and I don't want this guy to get flack. So he has just taken over this business 2 weeks ago. So certainly if you are in Chiang Rai, come here and have a beer, because he's a good bloke. He's got a contract for a year, so he's said to me, he said he's set aside money for it for a year, and he says if it fails, I'll walk away, but if it works, he'll stay. So he's there with his English wife. You know, I was expecting him to have a young Thai wife, but his wife is the same age as him, and they are an absolutely handsome couple, a very beautiful couple. And their adult son is there as well, and they're actually looking for a cook as well. Like they have a cook, but they're looking to employ somebody. I think it's between 500 and 800 baht, I think, and then you get some tip on that. It's not a bar where you'll be harassed to buy drinks, because they don't do it. It's a family environment, and they will be renting rooms out for like the day, month or week, not per hour, because it's not that type of bar. It is a family bar. Like they've got pool tables, they've got TVs, and upstairs they've got like I'll go in there and I'll show you the place, but it's like a nice area up there where you can go and sit with your mates or your family. But they do use some nice food in there. I've walked past and they called out and they had some hot chips and they were covered in chicken salt. And for the next 5 minutes I was walking the street licking my lips and going, oh, I should have grabbed a handful. Yeah, Dom's back, but yeah, but I think you'll be okay, Jay. You just have to. I think if you just keep an eye on the issue is because you actually have a panel, and people come and flash, and people will try and take your channel. Like we had a troll that come in today that said bad things to me, but then he's tried to flag my channel because I've said, oh, did this happen to you perhaps? So that's quite pathetic that they have to take my channel so that my children can't view it. So that just shows what type of character Crappio is. Now, we will sit here again because I did sit here last time. Just give me a few moments. I just want to take those earphones out for a sec. Activating my ear. I don't know if anyone heard me then because I dropped my earphones. I was just taking my earphones out for a few moments. But yeah, I just want to have a quick break and then I'm going to work out if I'm going to keep going or shoot off because I'm about 10 minutes away from here. I just want to check the time. So it's 5:40. Is anybody else streaming? I don't know if DWP's around. I know he's usually very busy. But we have been streaming for a while, so I might end it like pretty soon. But yeah, I want to try and do some stuff I was doing before. I'm going to be releasing video every day. Most of them will be pretty small, like a minute to 3 minutes. I do have a couple of long videos. I think 13 minutes is probably the maximum one, and that's a graffiti one. I think I've got a 5 or 6 minute custom Harley one, which I'll release tomorrow morning sometime. Oh, boo-hoo, sorry mate. Like, I can keep going. I'm not that hungry at the moment. I'm just sitting down just to catch my breath, but I hadn't streamed for a couple of days. I just wanted to tell everyone that I finally got like 1 million views due to my shorts. I know a lot of channels have got this with far less videos, but what they've done is they've got one video or 2 videos which they've paid somebody to do view bots, and that's their bag. But we don't do that here. And I've been accused of buying subs. Now, why would I buy subs which don't view my channel? If I was buying something, I want something of value. So if I was buying something, I would buy views, not subs, because obviously I want subs, but I want subs that view. So why would I waste money I don't have on buying views? I've already had over 1,000 subs since last year. It was only the watch hours I needed. So I actually think Crappy Pants bought the views. Yeah, see, it's pretty funny how the both of them call me an e-bagger, but they have memberships, they get things. I don't ask for a cent, but I don't know. It's none of my business. Yeah, six zeros, but it's 70 odd % of them come from my shorts, because some of my shorts work and some don't. And like my highest video was a Katoi one, and that was 25,000 views on that one. and I've got a few thousand ones, but most of them are just low. But I did have my comments turned off, and that affects the channel. But I'm doing regular streaming now, which I really should have done a lot earlier. But I'm glad I did. I think I'd streamed twice in Pattaya, but I really didn't enjoy it. But I'm enjoying streaming out here in the north. Like, I think when I got to Banchan and I was having some issues and I was told some upsetting news, and I think streaming helped me and actually got me through. Yeah. But how are you, Mr. South? So I can't recall if I said g'day to you before, but I did see you there. I did see you there. Very good. But no, like, we'll just chill here for a few moments. I don't mind walking around. You know, I normally do stuff like that. Like, I might go back and try and see if I can get a phone number for that abandoned building which has a fence there, because I don't want to jump a fence and then somebody ring up the police and go, oh, there's a farang that's just jumped the fence, and then they turn up and they see me, I'm just like filming, and they go, no, this farang is just filming and we've wasted our time. Um, yeah, I'm missing having my swims, but I know South, you've got a lot of injuries, and I know when I was swimming every day at the condo, oh, it was fantastic. Like the first few times you do it, you're really stiff. When you do it regularly, like, it's really good on the body because it's so light. But I think a spa bath would be ideal for me now. I've been having hot showers now. Like in Banchan, I wasn't having hot showers, and in Palau, I wasn't. But in Banchan, it was just so hot. And now, lucky the camera was not on that lady there, because she's wearing a short skirt. But yeah, we'll go for a quick little walk again, and then we'll probably wrap up in half an hour. I know I keep saying that, but you know, I'm surprised the trolls haven't come back again. I suppose I must have upset them when I wound them up and beat them at their own game, or they're probably very busy, like reporting me and hitting the dislike button. Hitting the dislike button. But it is good to know that I triggered him that much that he had to create a fan page for me. G'day, Ben. How are you, buddy? Oh, the back. Hang on, I'll just grab my glasses for that. I missed that. Um, Details of a backroom deal. It's going to rock the genre. Oh yeah, there's many backroom deals there, but it's quite interesting that I've been run out of Pattaya, and that did not happen, and I was never banned or kicked out of or caused any trouble in any bans. I've actually got the receipts to come and do some YouTube meetups. So it's pretty interesting. Yep. Yeah, I'll be out to see you soon, Souths, and hopefully you, me, and Ben will go on a Mekong cruise, and we'll have a great old time. I reckon. That will be a good old time. And you know what? It'll get the tongues wagging too. But yeah, I'll pop up in a minute. I was just having a rest for a bit because I do have disabilities, guys. But apparently I don't. Oh, see, Souths, like you're usually right there, but there's a couple of Aussies who simp to Crapio. Um, I've been stabbed in the back by one of them. Um, like he used to stick up for me, but then he just started because he thought he was going to be the next big YouTube thing because he was going to like the patio, but he realised it was too hard and too hard to walk around with a camera. So he just thought it'd be easier to simp and lie and simp and lie. So that's all you have to do to join the Green Army, guy, is simp and lie, and go and upset people. So that just shows how sad they are to make up lies with somebody who's seriously depressed, you know. And then they come and say, well, why don't you buy a rope or go and get a rope? You know, it's quite sad. All right, we'll get ourselves up again and we'll go for a stroll. I really do want to show some herbal shops, but I can't do it because I know we'll get flagged because they flagged a couple of my mates' tattoo videos that had that stuff in it, and they got flagged. See, a lot of the messages, trolls, I don't actually see, guys. So, sorry, a lot of your messages don't actually come through. So, and then I don't hit on the deleted thing. So, um, I can't read what Beans is saying. I think I think my chat's gone haywire. Or no, I think that's an old comment from. Yeah, I think that's an old comment. It happened the other day. It goes on top of the super chats. It sits a message on there. All right, we've got 18 people in here now, so they're probably the lurkers. And then my 7 lights will go back down to 3 again. Um, yeah, I'll go half an hour more, and then I have to eat, guys. Um, yeah, I'm not too sure what I'm going to eat. I've been eating cow soy. Even Tom was winding me up, saying, that all you eat, cow soy? And I said, yeah. Well, cow soy is really, really nice, and he even admitted that it's nice too. So, like there are so many versions of the cow soy. Um, and for 40 baht, like I am on a budget trip, so finding a place where it's 50 and 40 baht, yeah. So this street here, as I've said, is like a pub street, guys, and massage shop. And there is some car park attendant girls down there, but I think they are just car park attendants, guys. So if you do need some car park attending, that's where you could go. But I don't have a car, so I don't need to go for car park attending. Yeah, I think there's something gone haywire with the chat for some reason. Um, yeah, it's showing the super chats with. It's not showing the deleted message, but it's just showing somebody said something, but I can't read it. Thank goodness. But that's good. But actually, we will walk over here, and I'll just quickly show this beautiful fruit here, guys.
แบ่งเลยใช่มียังไม่พอ
Yeah. So what carp?
2 วันก่อนกลับ
So that's the green mango, guys.
อยากกินชมพู่อ่ะ
So I haven't come across any fast chopping skills yet.
ลุงไม่มาวันนั้นอยู่ไงหนูคิดว่าขายดีจนไม่มาถึง
Like, there was an old bloke near the condo, and I used to try to film him, and he was just hopeless, and I'm surprised he didn't cut his finger.
ก็มา16นั่นแหละมา16
Oh, it's you told me that by mistake. I think I did that once on someone else's channel. I had my phone in my pocket and I timed someone out, and everyone was saying to me, "How come you timed him out?" And I said, like, the phone was in my pocket. Yeah, now, I think there's that Aussie pub here. Now, he does a sausage sizzle here, apparently. So I think if you just come here and buy like a beer or a soft drink, I think you would get a free sausage. But just here, I think Monday, free sausage sizzle. Thursday, which is today, free eat in pizza. Oh, today is Thursday. So live Saturday, 1st of July, the Clumsley Stranglers. Free fried chicken and Thai food. Come and have some fun, it says, guys. So just up here, Wi-Fi, and they've got burgers. Oh, and Aussie beef pies, Cornish pasties, sausage rolls. I wonder if he has a 7,000 baht sausage roll. I will, yeah, some girls are here laughing at me because I'm talking and not paying them any attention. But thank you, girls. Yeah. But I'll come back and I'm going to ask about a 7,000 baht sausage roll. But I don't know what he said towards the end. Did anyone say, like he sounded like he was being sarcastic about something. I didn't hear because I got my earphones in. Okay, yep, see a blue, I'm sure. Yeah, I've missed a few comments because I was showing the prices. What was it? Oh, is everyone winding up Steve, are they? Yeah. Some people do get a bit ruffled under the feathers. Somebody, like I heard a clip, somebody saying, "Oh, that Jeremiah, he's only got trolls over on his channel." I don't see any trolls on my channel. I just see people just wanting to have a chat. Yeah, actually, I think a moving one would be good. I might talk to Avery and see if he wants to do like a movie one every like fortnight or something, and just sit down and we'll just talk about our favourite movies, because I'm quite passionate about movies. So if you want a massage, you can get one for $4.50. That's an aroma massage, oil massage 300, a foot massage, a Thai massage for 200. Yeah. No money, no honey. I told you before. Yeah. Yeah. Like if the girls ask me for massage, I just say no money, no honey, and they laugh, and then they leave me alone. But every day they ask me, "Do you want a massage?" I say, "No. I don't want an appendage of mine cut off." What was that? Yeah, Grab is really popular here because You see Grab, but there's another mob as well out here. Yeah, see, I'll upload. No, I've already uploaded that Harley custom workshop, and I'll release that in the morning. Yeah, I've already given this one a plug before, but I could buy a grey suit for when I do billow, because I plan to do some billow comedy, but I won't be talking about characters, although I could be, but I'll be doing it in a very funny thing. Now, I won't say friend, but a guy that keeps talking to me up here, he actually, I was going to sit down, but there are ants there, and I seem to pick the places where ants are, but actually, someone provided a pillow, but I won't sit there because someone's probably farted on there. Oh, I'll just catch up with a couple of comments and then I'll get back on the path. Actually, yeah, this building I'm in front now, it's like a double-sided building. I don't know if Sausage Dog's still here, but this whole building, that would be a good building because it goes onto the other side. Now, this used to be a department store. So inside here, you've got 2 levels. So you could turn one into like a backpackers. And with these lower floor, I think you could keep a section of it all the way through, and then you could have all different shops inside there, perhaps. I think that would be a good idea, but I shouldn't be telling everyone that because some rich person will go, geez, this Jeremy guy, he has some good ideas, but we won't give him a commission. G'day Ben, you're back again. JG's still here, he's a good guy. And JG, can you send me your GoPro 7 please? I will put that to good use. So are you coming out here again, JG, or? Yeah, because there's a few people, yeah, like there's a few people coming out here this year. Like apparently there's supposed to be a big fight, but I don't know what type of idiot wants to have a fight in Thailand and have to part with like bribe money. Like that's a bit stupid. I think you should go and meet in Cambodia. Um, I think if people want to have a stupid fight, they should do it in Cambodia, because if you have your fight in Thailand, you know, you have to part away with some funds to pay, like you have to pay some tea money. And I'd rather keep my ginger tea money. But JG's been putting up a few shorts. Oh, you're going to go visit Timmy again? That supplied some troll laughter, didn't it, for like a while? Actually, I reckon Gazza would stream really well if he gets out here. That's probably why people don't want him to come out here, because he'll take the cake. Because I think Gazza will just be himself and he'll get a bit loose, and then he'll be a nice guy, and then he'll get a bit loose, and then he'll be a nice guy, and then he'll get a bit loose, and I think he'll have a good time. And I think Avery wants to, like we're talking about catching up in Cambodia. Oh, really, Steve? Like there's all different prices from all different parts. Like, you know, I know some of the English are getting really good deals, and sometimes you can get those last minute deals too. Like long gone are the days you have to book your flight 3 or 6 months before. You can pretty much do it a month before, or pretty much the same day if you're not poor. But yeah, I haven't drank for 3 years, and quite often I think, oh, it'd be good to have like a beer with these people, you know. But I think, no, I can have a soda with them. Like I sat down and had, I think, an orange juice with Cambo. I had a Coke, or a couple of Cokes with Ben. I think I had some sodas with Dom and the other character and the other character, I think, and the other character. Um, Now, I might see if I'll just grab Ben Hill's comment. Actually, I'm on the wrong soy. I thought I was on the other soy. Um, yeah, like I reckon Gazza would be good out here. You know, he did live out here for some amount of time. He was saying, I think John Tien, I think, but I think he'd do really well streaming. You know, it'd be good, and I reckon people would actually give to actually Gaza, I think, and I think that's what some people are afraid of. I might see if I can have a look upstairs, guys, because it's normally very busy up there at late, but I want to go up there and show you why they're sorry, cup. I just want to show what's going now. I can't remember how I get upstairs, so obviously I have to. I'm not too sure if I go through here, or I know up here. This is just a small area, so. Sawadee Cup. How do I get up to the roof? Oh, here, and just follow the stairs. Okay, yeah, I'll just go up for like a few minutes and just show it, and then I'll come back next time it's open at night time. But yeah, I did promise the guy I'd come back here, and I do see him probably 4 or 5 times every day. I walk past him at the market, and he always says, "Oh, you coming back? You coming back?" And I spoke to his dad last night. I was just no, yeah, I went for a walk last night, guys, and I was having a chat to his dad, and his dad's got really good English, and we were just chatting away. And I find if I find someone that chats good English, I'll start chatting really good. Oh, wow. Oh. Now, there's an outside bar, but see, if you buy a terrace, guys, you could turn it into this, and you could have a putt-putt. But this isn't putt-putt. It could be. But it's a shame I'm streaming, because I could be filming this, but I can come back here. Like, I'm about 10 minutes away from here. Hopefully I'm not. Yes. So here's a soccer table. Ooh, I won't go out there because I didn't see, guys. See, I do myself a mischief and I nearly fell over. But wow, there's still more to go. Oh. But I stayed in a terrace very similar to this in Banchan, but. See, that one in Banchan was very, very nice, but a bit run down. But I don't think I'd get a terrace this high, because it would be carnage on your knees. So we'll just have a look up here, guys. Now, this place, every time I walk past here at night, there's always people in here. So I'm just gonna show a few things. So if I miss any comments. So it looks like a pretty cool place, and they do music in here as well. every time I've walked past, there's been somebody singing, and you hear laughter, you hear drinks going ching ching or whatever it is. But it's a very nice rustic vibe, and I like this vibe, and it's all about the vibe, guys. And we won't film anybody having something to eat, but there is a couple of people here enjoying themselves. So this is a rooftop. Now there is another rooftop, not that one there. I think it's somewhere over here, guys. No, where the clock tower is. So just trying to work. So the clock tower would be over there, I think. That could be it there. That looks like the dome. I think that could be the clock tower, perhaps. Or am I talking out my hat? But this is pretty cool. It's a weird view here, but like you're here at night time. Like we'll come back here at night time and I'll show you the environment like it was at the library. But you can come here. I don't know if you can smoke here. I think you might have to go down the other level, but you might be able to smoke here, but I don't know. But they do music here, guys, and like really nice environment. Like you can come here, sit down. I'll show you the prices downstairs because they've got the prices there. And so here's some music. So they do have a band. but this would be a good place to bring your partner, you know, your wife or something, or your boyfriend. But I think it would look really, really nice as it sunsets here, guys. Like, it is a sun setting now, so I think it'd be quite nice. So it's called is it Shirai? Shirai. But very nice, guys. So I have talked about this place before, and we did finally make it up here. So they do have a good selection of drinks. I reckon we'll just have a quick sneaky look over here again. So yeah, it's nice, I think. I think you could extend out here. Like, I'm always thinking of this stuff. Like you could extend out and like it would cost a bit to put in your stuff, but I'm sure Sausage Dog or Adrian could come up with some ideas. But this here is a really, really nice place and smells good. So here's the name, Rong Shrai, Chiang Rai. And there's a sewing machine, sweatshop. Why, is it hot in Sweden? Yeah, because I've got a couple of mates in Sweden. Like, I've got a couple of really rich friends that are Swedish, and they have like yachts and yeah, like they party it up and then they come over to Thailand. But yeah, he's got a very extravagant lifestyle. But yeah, so this would be the smoking area, guys. So you wouldn't have to go all the way down. So this is a really good smoking area. Yeah, I think someone accidentally timed you out by a mistake, truck. But I think I won't mod shame, but somebody said they pocket timed you out, I think. So I don't know. I did miss a lot of the chat tonight, as I do. So I reckon this is a really good environment, guys. So if you are in Chiang Rai, what I'll do when I go downstairs, I will show you where we are and give you the locations. You know, if you think of where the clock tower was and we walked down that bar strip and then we went through. So your other point of reference would be from where the night bazaar is. So I'll just quickly show you that. But when I did come in here, I didn't actually walk upstairs. I think I made a film. I think I may have done this in the graffiti film, and that's why I haven't clicked on. And then when I heard all the music, I thought, there's a bar up there, but I can't see anyone. And I just thought it was just a coffee shop down here, but I misunderstood him. And that happens a lot in Thai and Western relationships. You do misunderstand. And here's some really nice photos. Yeah, so I think this is a really good place, guys, and very reasonable in prices. And you can have like a drink in here as well. Like he's got like he's actually a family man, and he's got his car here as well. So that's pretty interesting. I walk past and I see him here, and he quite often calls me out. So. And quite often I do walk past and I do see his wife here and like child and like they're playing. So he to me he looks like a really good family man. So we'll give him a really good plug, guys. So please support this guy. Don't cause any problems for him, guys. He is a Thai man, and he is a family man. So please don't cause him any problems. I don't really want to promote anybody because I'm fearful of blowback. But so he has got some graffiti here, Non Nang Len. So by the time you get here, there may be a new complex here, because this place has been pulled down. The Thai bank's been pulled down, so it's a pretty big block they've got here. So it could be a hotel, I don't know. I'm not an expert in Thailand. I don't know these things. I think there's only one Thailand expert in the community. But yeah, so here's where we are, guys. So I think there's a soy there and there's a soy here. So I've forgotten the name as it was upstairs, but you can't really miss the place. An Australian did the octopus graffiti and a Thai man did the left one. And here's where you could look for a B. George watch, but they don't have any. But they can tell you the time, and they will give you the time, guys. So the night market, it's just there where the white gates are. So certainly go there. And what we'll do is I'll show you where there is another rooftop bar as well, because we'll keep on point and then I'll wrap it up. I have to wrap it up because I have to go and eat. He's dropped his chocolate cigars. Okay, yeah, so I reckon in 10 minutes we'll pull the pin, and I think I was saying that yeah, it's been like a good stream today. I haven't talked 8 hours like I've allegedly talked about Crappy Pants, or what was the other name I had for him? The Dark Prince was too good. Oh, yeah. So Wadika, Joel. See, they laugh at me when I say Joel. Now, I think I was saying the other day, now these two bars here, very, very very high so. And this says it's a hostel spin cafe. And they've got bottles of wine there, the same price that you can have an apartment for like three months rental, guys. So I don't think that's a hostel. Unless they're like hipster ones. But there's plenty of these vacant ones, and that's me there. And I am on the iPhone 6S, not an expensive phone. And I'm pretty sure I did pull out my broken phone today. So there you have it. Another lie that Crappio has been exposed. So pretty much the only thing he's got correct, except something else, is that I smoke a lot of herbs. And it's pretty funny that his two big bar mates, he doesn't say anything about them with herbs, but poor old Jeremiah Esquire, it's him. Yeah, so that makes him a hypocrite, isn't it? And we all know he's a hypocrite and liar. Yeah. See if we can get the numbers back up again before I go. Yeah. But yeah, so we nearly did it. See, guys, we nearly did it. My my skills of balance saved the day. Saved the day, guys. And now my shoulder is killing. And my and you know what? That could have been disastrous, because remember when Barry fell over in the alcohol store. So luckily for me, I wasn't in an alcohol store because I would have to have paid, and that would not have been good. It would not have been rad. It would not have been rad. And that was not set up, guys. It was not scripted, but that would not have been rad. Right, are you going to stream? Yeah. Who wants to stream? Because I'm quite happy to wrap it up. I just want to show the other rooftop bar. I don't think I'll gain entry into their front or back door, or shop door, but I'll just show you where it is. Sorry if the glare is really bad because we aren't on an expensive phone like everyone seems to think. Hang on, sorry I missed that, Dom. I think I ruined the lens. Yeah, so I'll just show you where this rooftop bar is. I reckon I did scope it from that location, I reckon. But I'm trying to think where that dome was then, because that's the clock tower. So I know there is a synagogue over there. I should do a stream and show you this massive mosque. Oh, it's not a synagogue, it's a mosque. But they do have plenty of Muslim ladies I see, and I think they're the Malaysian Muslims, not the Arab Muslim. It's the Indonesian Muslim. Very different. But they do, they did have, one had a hamburger stand of all things, and they did have pork and beef. So now here is the clock tower. I did have a good rant here. But there is a rooftop bar just above here, guys. And I'll try and get a couple of angles before we wrap it up. So who wants to stream? Right, I can keep waffling on, but I want to go and eat. And I might have a coffee. Yeah, I started drinking coffee again, as I've said, and it stuffed up my sleep. But yeah, actually, I might go up there actually because it wouldn't be overly busy. I'll just see how much battery I've got. Actually, I'll unplug that. Actually, I've got full charge. Just give me a few moments. I'll just pop the screen back up. Did I lose some viewers? Yeah, see, I think the video quality is okay, and I think that's why they're saying, oh, his camera's not broken, he's just using the same one and he's turned off the stabilisation. Well, you can't take the stabilisation off. Now, I'll show you, I'm using an iPhone. So you've got one lens on there. Alright. So that's not an expensive phone, is it, guys? So I've just proved Crappio Pants a liar again. Now I can go and do an AIDS test, and I think that will put the nail in the coffin for him. But I think the boys have already done that. But I'm sure the spin doctor will come up with some spin tactics tonight with his stream with his 3 boyfriends. Not that there's anything wrong with that, because we don't discriminate here on Jeremiah's channel, but you guys discriminate against me. And if I did have AIDS, which I don't, that's harassment. That's harassment, guys. So for anyone that does have AIDS, I feel sorry that these people are doing these things. So now I've got this fly that keeps pestering me because I stink, because I didn't have a shower today. And the reason I didn't have a shower is because every month in Thailand, not all states, but a lot of the provinces turn the water off. And I went to the toilet this morning, and luckily there was enough water in the bucket to flush the toilet down. But these are like, the first time I went to Palau, I said, oh, how come the bum gun isn't working? And they said, oh, every month they cut the water. And I said, why is that? Is it because you didn't pay other bill? And they said no, because of they explained something to me, but I did not understand. But I just think it's for like maintenance. Now, hopefully I don't have any problems coming up here, because I know some places can be a bit funny, but we are trying to share. We won't spend much time up here because I don't want them to say, oh, you got to buy a drink. Oh, looks like we're going into a seedy type of place. Now, beautiful. If you've just tuned in, I'm not going into a seedy place, okay? And I can see someone clipping this, and then they're going to join this up with something else that goes red, and then she's going to message me and go, what? Now, there's another bar as well, so pretty good. We've gone to a couple of bars today, and they've been nice bars, guys. Not these seedy ones. So you can come out here and have a smoke. And there is the clock tower, or the watchtower. All over the watchtower. Very good singer, aren't I, guys? Terrible. See, I'm no expert, guys. I'm just an average guy having a laugh. Hey, I've missed some comments. Sorry, guys. I'm just having a laugh. And that's what it's about. Cheers, Johnny. Showers are over. Yeah, I like to shower 3 times a day, but in the condo I did. But in Banchan I did as well, because it was cold showers. Chicken coop. Yeah, I'll have to speak to Tom about building a chicken coop. But yeah, I am pretty knowledgeable on the chicken apparently. I hear I'm an expert, but I'm not an expert on, but I can't be an expert. But I do love chicken khao soi. And I did make some joke parodies about chickens for Crappy Pants. So that must have triggered him. And that's a urinal there. Yeah, so that must have triggered him to make a website, a fan site for me. I'm so privileged I've got a fan site and a fan club. Now, this is the rooftop bar, guys, and I think there's something upstairs as well. So, Waddy Cup. So we'll just have a quick look, because I don't want to buy a drink, and they tend to look at you if you don't buy a drink. But I think because I'm giving them a plug, they'll say, okay, no worries, mate. But I did get a water from... So Waddy Cup, can we have a look at your prices? Cup, thank you. So I'll just have a look upstairs, and I'll leave this here for you while I'm go upstairs. So for a vodka berry, you're looking at 120. Beer, 70. For a singer, the other 320 mils. Budweiser, 330, 79. Hogargan, there's one for your JG, 175. That'd be one for you and Timmy to have. You got your spirits, 700 mil, 865, 545 for a 350. So that'd be a small bottle. So you'd buy your mixes, like your Cokes and whatnot. Here's some food. You got sun-dried pork for 90, calamari and French fries, and you can get a nut. You can get a cashew nut. Well, you can get a nut with me for free, guys. So, all right, I'll get to the questions in a minute, and I'll just give this back to her. Cup. Now, this area here, it's a shame that they couldn't do a deal with the owner if that's not, and they could have extended that. They probably wanted too much cash, I guess. But there is a couple there. I won't put them on camera, but they seem to be enjoying themselves. And I think this is a really romantic spot. See, that guy I know, he's got a nice spot too. But this place probably would look a lot better at night time. And there's that mosque as well. So this has a really good view. But the vibe at that other rooftop bar, I think that would probably come up better with vibe, I think. But I think I would have to go back there at night time and check the vibe there and then come here. But see, like this here is a car park and that's not inviting. But over here, beautiful, beautiful. You know, so this would be romantic. Come with your girlfriend or your boyfriend and you'll be right. See, this here, so I might see if this is a vacant building. That's not bad. See, that's probably why they haven't extended that, because it is a vacant building. So that probably answers my question, and it is a separate building. Because I know in Banchan, at the terrace there, when you get to the roof, next door was turned into a hotel. So where the roof was, they turned that into a room. And they were charging like 1,500 baht there at that place. So I'm trying to think of the name. I'm sure one of the lurkers would have written it down. Now here's the red room again. I'm not in a den of iniquity. And there is a scooter. This would be a bike that Crappy Pants would get on. Yes. Sounds like a horse, guys, eh? And we won't look behind the curtain. So that's a pretty good environment, guys. Like, really, really good. Like, I think, I'm not being diplomatic, but I think both places have their positives and both have their negatives. Like, this one here would be a lot more noisier. But when you're in a beautiful environment like that, I don't think a little bit of noise is going to bother you. And I think the prices were a bit cheaper over at the bloke I know. But I don't know, you could go and have a drink here at both of them, and then you can come and comment to me at my next live stream or in a month's time down the track and say, hey Jeremy, I went and had a cocktail at both of those places, and you know what, they were both really good. And then I'm going to turn around and I'll say, well, I'm really glad about that. Oh, do you offer free nuts, Perrin? Well, I like cashew nuts. I also like peanuts, but have to be salted. But my favourite is the sugar peanut with sesame seed on top. And if they are free, I will have some. I'll just grab the rest of that comment of this. But yeah, we'll wrap it up. Like, I'm surprised I went this long. Like, this happens on my streams. You know, they say I just talk about Crappio, but we don't. Like we do at times, but because he talks about me non-stop. and he gets his friends to attack me and uses photos of me, but I don't allow photos of his partner on my channel. I don't allow that. And I bet he'll get one of his simps to come in with an alt account and go, oh, he allowed a picture of my wife and they attacked her. Oh, it's open slather. Yeah. Yeah, because Crapio does have a lot of fake wars, guys. He does have a lot of these fake wars with people. I thought I'd share that with you. That is really nice, and I think Crapio would probably look nice in that, and that would hide his cankles. Not that there's anything wrong with cankles. Yeah, so I'll just go through the messages. If anybody's got anything to say, if there's any trolls that have got anything to say, if they want to try and trigger me, well, now is the opportunity. I think it's been a really good stream. I've had a little bit of a whinge, and I've received some gifts. And when that payday does come, you know, that's going to be a good day. And, you know, I will make some films and thank the people. And then somebody else will make a film and thank people. Yeah. Ooh. That bloke was not driving into me, it was the car was coming the other way. So yeah, so there's a few people in there now. A lot of people tend to come there, have something to eat, play some pool. And that bar down there seems to be quite popular as well. Very popular with the backpackers. Yeah, this place here, very, very expensive. There's that Wagyu cheeseburger. Yeah, see, this stuff's okay if you're here on a short visit or unless you're a rich guy. But, you know, it's when you live here long term, there are things you just have every now and then, because it's better to think long term than short term. Yes. And this is the famous 40 bar place I've eaten lunch and tea at quite regularly. I mean, I can't say tea because they close at 4 o'clock. So, yeah, we'll wrap it up in 5 minutes. I just want to have a quick sit down. And I really should have walked the other way because I've got to go the other direction. But I do want to sit down again. Actually, we'll sit down here again, actually. Oh, no. Sawadee Cup. Yeah, I usually come and sit here before when no one here. Yeah, but Cup Kung Cup. Was that a lady boy? I don't know. Because she didn't speak. I'd have to ask the resident expert. Crapio, was that a lady boy or not? Yeah, I know what you're saying about the free beer nuts. You know, when everybody sticks their fingers in their nose. Actually, I will continue this path and I'll just do a little loop to get back. And we can go past the famous chicken bar. The chicken bar, guys. The chicken bar, because I am the chicken expert apparently. Ah, there is the chicken bar. The chicken bar, and they have a residence above at the chicken bar. I hadn't noticed at the chicken bar. Yeah, I have to duck the camera all the time because there's tomato plants all over the place. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up in a sec. Actually, it's probably not a good idea I finish a stream on a massage street, actually. That's not a bad little Ma and Pa shop. Now, a lot of these Ma and Pa shops, very different, very, very different. Like they've got all different stuff, and like you walk into one looking to buy some toothpaste and you'll come out with coffee, cake, but no toothpaste. And then, yeah, this guy over here on the bike, right? Really nice guy. I chat to him every day, and he actually sleeps in that. He parks his bike in all different areas, and I've chatted to him a couple of times, and he's a nice guy. And it is a shame that I am doing a budget trip, because I certainly would have used his services. And there is a couple of other older chaps who have the old rickshaw, and this is the charm of Asia, that a lot of people struggle, and a lot of them go through hardships, and they still smile. And that's what I like about Chiang Rai, that, you know, I've got a lot of troubles and I receive a smile and it makes me feel good. You know, you can't help everybody with money at times, but just being nice guys, like saying nice things to people, can actually help. Saying nasty stuff is not going to help anybody. It's only going to create disaster. So I don't know why Capio must go on with his dark ways. I guess one day he'll wake up to himself and he'll change. But he's obviously missing something in his life. You know, a lot of us go through stages where we're missing stuff in life. But I just wanted to share that story about that bloke there. That many times I walk past, say 10 o'clock, and you see him there having a sleep. And many times I wish I could give him something. But you know, you do have to look after yourself at times. And yeah. Yes, I don't listen to him, JG. I unsubscribed from him, I reckon, about 15, 16, 17 months back. But Life Reset Thailand, he used to constantly message me going, oh, he's talking about you again, he's talking about you then. And I'm just chilling out at the condo, having a good time, and he's sending me messages going, oh, he talked about you. And I said, well, at what time was he talking about me? Because I didn't want to sit and listen to all his dribble. And I'd say, at what point was it? So he'd go, oh, at this point. So he would constantly tell me on a Saturday or Sunday about this character doing this. And he wasn't the only one. There was a couple of other characters in his crew. And this Zimmy guy would say, oh, you would smash him easy, you know. And this Life Reset Thailand guy, he would absolutely talk crap about Crapio. But it's pretty funny. He chose the side because he wanted to be a YouTube star. He wanted to be a YouTube star, you know. Why would you want to be a YouTube star and hang around toxic losers like Crappy Pants? You've seen what he's done to me, so that's going to happen to you quite possibly. So what we're going to do is we're going to reflect on the Dark Prince, because, hey, how you going, buddy? How's things? Yeah, he's a cool guy. Oh, where did I I was sitting down somewhere, and he needed a hand explaining something to one of the staffs, and I just helped him out. And every time I see him, he waves. So that's what I was saying. It's very friendly here, guys. So I'm going to walk up to the clock tower, and then I'm going to end it. You know, we've dropped a few viewers now, and I'm pretty much spent now. Oh, this sign here, do not urinate. Like, it's quite good when you see pictures like that. This is like the pub street. You do get the police coming down here about 10 o'clock at night, just keeping an eye on things, but I haven't seen any seedy activity here. So like, the girls aren't in their skimpy clothing and saying, you know, but everyone likes those type of things, and some people like other things. So we don't discriminate here. And they have free Wi-Fi. I think most places have free Wi-Fi if you buy something. Actually, there was a, on this iPhone, I would carry it around, and all of a sudden I would get all these messages because the Wi-Fi was like, the Wi-Fi at a lot of places was not changed. So I would go past, and then and because I had there was no like SIM card in it. So all of a sudden, like, the Wi-Fi would come on, and then I'd get like a text message. Look. So that happens here. The Wi-Fi goes onto True now, and then it stuffs up the stream. All right, I'm going to wrap it up here outside this pub, the Bavarian. I thought he was changing the names. I speak to him pretty much every day, and because I come for a walk from the tower, and he's normally out there with his wife, and they go, "Oh, you off on your walk again?" I go, "Yeah," and yeah, we just have a little chat. And he's a really good guy, and I hope his business does well, because he has invested for a year, and he doesn't really want to put any more money into it. So that is a good idea to have, because many men come and then they open a bar or restaurant, and then they keep putting money into it, and then their pot is gone. It's quite sad. Now, this location here, I looked at this location, and it's a really big location, and it's been vacant a while, and it looks like it was sort of like a restaurant type of place. You know, you could have all your seating out here, I think like a mukata or shabu, I think. Somebody could probably correct me here. Now, I've gone through here before, and I'll end the stream in here actually. Now, it's a bit quiet now, but they have a bar here, obviously. We won't show there because that's Herb's, and that's an Aussie guy on the barbecue. So you can get a free shot of vodka, and a chicken kebab, and a sausage. Yeah, look at that. So he must be Australian.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? He says, yeah. That smells so good. And it looks better than a Bunnings one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it smells good. But I would eat a Bunnings one. I've been in Thailand for 15 months.
Yeah, all right.
So I would eat a Bunnings one. But drown it in mustard and she'll be right, and cheese. But that's a pretty cool bar. It's not overly packed, but I've gone past there a lot and they seem really cool. Now, here's a Dream Boys bar, guys. Dream Boys. So, if you like that type of thing, you will be looked after. And I know a couple of lurkers who would really like it in there. Yeah. So what we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to head back to my loom. And I'm going to go and relax. And I do appreciate all the kind words today. There was only a few trolls. We took care of them with laughter. And that was it. And I'll come back and I'll do it all again. I'll try and come up with this fishing trip soon. I do want to try and do a sunrise stream from that temple. But it's just getting my sleeping patterns one. Now this lady, I see her a lot and she reminds me of an old lady that used to ride around in Australia. And I swear she is, but I don't know. All right, guys, I've gone on long enough. Thank you for all this kind words. Thank you for the super chats as well. Sorry I missed your questions there, Truck. I'll just go over them now. It's just I'm on this iPhone and it's a pain. Yeah, those two are, and I did say to that other character you said, the second person, I said to him, how does that make you feel, how he attacks me and you're a family man? But he basically said I should concentrate on my content. And that pretty much summed him up. So that's going to happen to you anyway. I feel sorry for anybody that's in his party because he's lied and said disgusting things about Thai people. Not just my girl I love, but about other people's partners. He seems to talk ill of women, so I don't think he loves women. I think he has hatred for them. He lies and says I have HIV. He's made a fake document. He lies about bar owners banning me. I've never been banned in any bar in Pattaya. I've got receipts and proof. I've asked you to show receipts. Now you've only showed a receipt of a fake AIDS test. So where are the receipts of me going into these bars saying that I have a disease? Now every bar that I've been into has CTV, right? So please show the receipts because they don't exist. So just do us all a favour and stop your lies because you've already been exposed. So you're going to have to buy more viewers for your pathetic drama content stream. So being it's Thursday today, you'll probably stream tonight. Yeah. See, I just want to have a nice streams and chat about Thailand. But unfortunately, these guys have made up a whole bunch of lies about me. So it makes sense to reflect on these lies, and they know this, and then they get all excited off it, and then they've got content, and then they go, oh, that Jeremiah, he's an e-beggar, and in reality, they're doing the same thing, and Tuna Kahuna sends them memberships for their lies. So if this Tuna Kahuna knew the truth about Crapio and his merry men of simps and how they lie and twist things, I don't reckon he would give them any money at all. I don't know who Tuna is, but I know he donates a lot of money to a lot of YouTubers. But I think if he knew what type of people, like, because this Crapio would bang on about Barry all other time, and they turn Tuna against Barry. So they do go after people's cake. And why am I walking back here again? Ah, jeez. All right, I'm going to end the stream now because I don't want to talk about that clown. And all right, I'll probably come back in the morning, I think. Yeah. All right, thanks guys. I do appreciate the support, and we'll see you all again next time. And sorry if I missed any questions as well.